weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Looking to outfit your team with a quick turnaround time? Then give BGM Custom Wears by Brookfield Glove a try. At BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove, we believe businesses, individuals, and teams should be able to represent themselves at a reasonable price. We have access to thousands of different products like hats, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, bags, and more from your favorite brands. We also do screen printing, embroidery, and engraving. BGM
your
Custom Wear by
needs look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3. Hello, testing.
Are you an employer frustrated and confused by the new healthcare laws? Is your business growing to almost 50 employees or more? Are you a small employer looking to recruit new employees or keep your current employees satisfied? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then Charles Leach is here for you. Hi, I'm Lisa Leach Goth from Charles Leach in New Bethlehem. We offer group health plans for any type of business, regardless of the amount of employees. Looking for medical, dental, vision, disability, life? You won't find cookie-cutter plans here. We can help you create unique, affordable plans that work well for both you and your employees. Don't keep putting off your company's health care. The time to start planning is now. Call 888-CP-LEACH or stop by our office on Broad Street in New Bethlehem to set up your group health plans today. That's 888-CP-LEACH. Visit us online at leachagency.com or like us on Facebook. Charles Leach, protecting you.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4.
Are you an employer frustrated and confused by the new healthcare laws? Is your business growing to almost 50 employees or more? Are you a small employer looking to recruit new employees or keep your current employees satisfied? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then Charles Leach is here for you. Hi, I'm Lisa Leach Goth from Charles Leach in New Bethlehem. We offer group health plans for any type of business, regardless of the amount of employees. Looking for medical, dental, vision, disability, life? You won't find cookie-cutter plans here. We can help you create unique, affordable plans that work well for both you and your employees. Don't keep putting off your company's health care. The time to start planning is now. Call 888-CP-LEACH or stop by our office on Broad Street in New Bethlehem to set up your group health plans today. That's 888-CP-LEACH. Visit us online at leachagency.com or like us on Facebook. Charles Leach, protecting you like family.
Hi, this is Chris Rossetti, and I wanted to take a moment to tell you about our new website, D9and10sports.com. It's just like the old one, but with the word "and" in the number 10 added to the end. D9and10sports.com is your new home for District 9 and District 10 high school sports, and we are doing all the things you have come to love from us, plus much, much more. Our goal is the same, to cover every sport at every school in both D9 and D10 in a variety of ways, including writing, video, and audio. If you're a high school sports fan, you need to check out D9and10sports.com today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, Ed Gerg Allstate Insurance is committed to offering customers a wide variety of coverage and services. You can depend on them to help you look at the big picture. They understand the importance of being a part of the community and building local relationships and look forward to getting to know you and help you find the solutions that meet your needs. Contact them today in Ridgeway at 814-772-7272 or 814-781-1020 in St. Mary's and 814-723-5540 in Warren.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Are you an employer frustrated and confused by the new healthcare laws? Is your business growing to almost 50 employees or more? Are you a small employer looking to recruit new employees or keep your current employees satisfied? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then Charles Leach is here for you. Hi, I'm Lisa Leach Goff from Charles Leach in New Bethlehem. We offer group health plans for any type of business, regardless of the amount of employees. Looking for medical, dental, vision, disability, life? You won't find cookie-cutter plans here. We can help you create unique, affordable plans that work well for both you and your employees. Don't keep putting off your company's health care. The time to start planning is now. Call 888-CP-LEACH or stop by our office on Broad Street in New Bethlehem to set up your group health plans today. That's 888-CP-LEACH. Visit us online at leachagency.com or like us on Facebook. Charles Leach, protecting you like family.
Hi, this is Chris Rossetti, and I wanted to take a moment to tell you about our new website, D9and10sports.com. It's just like the old one, but with the word "and" in the number 10 added to the end. D9and10sports.com is your new home for District 9 and District 10 high school sports, and we are doing all the things you have come to love from us, plus much, much more. Our goal is the same, to cover every sport at every school in both D9 and D10 in a variety of ways, including writing, video, and audio. If you're a high school sports fan, you need to check out D9and10sports.com today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9 and 10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at with integrity since 1921.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
In Warren, Ed Gurg Allstate Insurance is committed to offering customers a wide variety of coverage and services. You can depend on them to help you look at the big picture. They understand the importance of being a part of the community and building local relationships and look forward to getting to know you and help you find the solutions that meet your needs. Contact them today in Ridgeway at 814-772 814-723-5540 in Warren. Radio Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to District 9 High School Football, powered by Hunter Truck. Hunter Truck will get you back on the road quickly. Check them out at huntertruck.com. This is Chris Rossetti here on D9 and 10sports.com, along with my cohort, the Coach Al Modrzewski, but just call him Coach Al. Although, I'll tell you what, folks, if anybody can spell his name, maybe we'll get you a prize pack without looking. If you can spell Coach Al's name without looking, you get a prize pack. And no, Al, you're not eligible for that one.
No, I shouldn't be. But if you can spell my name, you definitely deserve a prize pack. No question.
So we're here getting ready for Karns. Inside the Rehab Center pregame show. Check out the Rehab Center at therehabcenters.com with locations in Clarion, Brookville, and Catania. Hauling broadcast booth for all your rigging and heavy hauling needs. Call Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling at 724-606-1234. Our game stream tonight being brought to you by the Computer Guru of Weeper, thecomputerguru.net. We got Warren Tire Center. Make sure you get to the game in comfort. Check them out online at warrentire.com. I had an opportunity to do this game the first time around down at Moniteau High School about a month or so ago, 5 weeks ago. It was a pretty good football game through the first half of that game. It was Karns City leading by a touchdown until the last seconds of the first half, and it was just some big plays by the Gremlins that led them to that win.
Yeah, Chris, it was shaping up to be a very good game. Obviously a rivalry game, two teams really going at it hard. But, again, all it takes is a couple of big plays in the first half to change the whole dimension and dynamic of the game. And after that, Karns City pretty much took over. And obviously, the team record-wise in Moniteau. So this could be a big football game, a must-win really for Karns City. And in Moniteau, with their 1-4 record, they want to at least climb back to respectability.
But you never, you want to go in on a high note. Both of these teams are coming off of low notes, having lost in the final seconds, both of them. Moniteau loses to DuBois 19-17 on a touchdown by the Beavers with just 2 points. The DuBois athletic director, who suffered a heart attack after that game last week and has been in a hospital. First as a reporter at the DuBois Courier Express, then as the sports editor, and then over at DuBois in your role as athletic director. And
recovery for him, and that this too shall pass.
And Karns City also lost in to 15 going to the fourth quarter. Central Clarion. I'll never get used to just calling them Central Clarion now. They were down by 20. They were up 20 going to the fourth quarter. They lost that. Go for two, and Jace Anderson was stopped just short of the goal line on the two-point conversion that would have tied the game. So they ended up losing 42-40 in disappointing fashion. So both of these teams are trying to rebound from that. Brotman and Karns City coach Joe Sherwin on the BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove. Coaches interviews BGM by Brookfield Glove. Give them a call today at 814-849-7324. They can turn. And what he had to say about tonight's game.
We're here on the BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove. Coaches interview with Moniteau head coach Bob Brotman. Check out BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove at 814-849-7324. They can turn anything into your thing. Bob, first of all, thanks for joining us here for a bit to talk about tonight's game.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
When you look, you're coming off of a really tough loss last week at Du Bois. Obviously, Karns City's coming off of a tough loss against Central Clarion County. But, you guys have really been battling, and things just haven't fallen your way here a couple of times this year. How's the guys' morale at this point in time?
Their morale is good. I know it hasn't been the start to the season or the season anticipated coming into it. But the effort and the desire to win is still there. They still practice hard. They play hard. So we're staying up. I haven't had to do that. They're a motivated bunch, and they're doing that on their own.
One of the things that I hear when I talk to different people that have played you guys is they're like, this is the best 1-4 football team that we've maybe have seen all year. They talk about the physicality that you guys bring to the table, how well you can run the ball. Or two, is it not?
I believe that it will, and I'm surprised that it hasn't yet. I know, different teams do different things well. I mean, Brookfield, they have a passing game that's, second to none. Clarion also, great quarterback. What we have is a bunch of kids that like to play physical football and run the ball. And I think that would have paid off for us, as the season gets later and the weather gets colder and the wind starts blowing. Unfortunately, with this 2020 year the way it is, I don't think we'll get to see that in that setting in the playoffs. But we'll still get some games, so I think it'll turn out well for us here at the end, second half of the season.
What's the couple of things that you are really proud about from your football team so far this year?
I think we hit on them already. I like the fact that this group never quit. They never give up. They play a physical style of football. They buy into what we do, offensively and defensively. And I just like their heart. I like the fact that they stay motivated themselves on and off the football field. And then they're a tight-knit team in the locker room as well.
With this being a second shot at your rival, Karns City, you guys aren't going to the playoffs, but can this kind of be like a playoff week for you, knowing that a win over Karns City would be something that you guys could hold your hat on?
Yeah, I think anytime, regardless of what the scenario is, how the season's going, anytime we play Karns City, it's a big game for us, no doubt. And, you get a win this Friday, it makes things a little easier how they've gone this far.
When you look at Karns City, you have the unique opportunity of playing them a second time here in the regular season. The first time, it was a football game for almost the entire first quarter. You were down, I think, 6 or 7. little bit of separation. But what did you guys learn from that first game after you had a chance to go back and look at them on film? And is there some things that you can bring into tonight's game?
When we go back and look at that game film, and when I talk to my players, we kind of, put it out there as, we moved the ball pretty good on them, and we made a lot of mistakes in our blocking team and still was able to move the football. And we broke it down in, 5 plays in that football game, is what reflected on a scoreboard. A punt return for a touchdown. A block punt recovered for a touchdown. A punt, we kicked off our upbacks back, and they recovered the ball inside the 20. And then you got a halfback pass that got them deep when they were struggling to gain yardage. Long touchdown pass late in the game. Those are the 5 plays where we break it down into, and that was the difference in the football game. 5 plays, in our opinion.
They were able to do some things maybe with Micah Rupp that maybe nobody at that point in time was expecting because he was a sophomore who hadn't played varsity football last year. What did you guys learn? He had a big game against you. What did you guys learn about how you might need to approach defending him and the rest of the team this time around?
Well, they got a bunch of weapons at Karns City. I don't think that we necessarily Rupp. Rupp, his stats looked pretty good after our game. He had that long touchdown pass at the end of the game. But, we're going to play our defense. We're going to be disciplined the way we play our defense. And not necessarily just focus on one player, because if you do that, they got other people that will hurt you.
Well, Bob, thanks for joining us on the BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove Coaches interview. Again, check out BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove at 814-849-7324. At BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove, they can turn anything into your thing. Looking to outfit your team with a quick turnaround time? Then give BGM Custom Wears by Brookville Glove a try. At BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove, we believe businesses have access to thousands of different products like hats, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, bags, and more from your favorite brand. We also do screen printing, embroidery, and engraving. BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove can be reached at 814-849-7324 or check us out online at brookvilleglove.com and like us on Facebook. Tonight's game is being brought to you the computer guru of Leaper, Warren Tire Center, BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove, Ed Gerg, Allstate Insurance, Icy Inc. of Warren, Swift Kennedy and Company, JDP Home Performance Contractors, Jisco Truck and Off-Road, All-American Awards and Engraving, the Charles Leach Agency, Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Crawler State Farm Insurance, Bobbin Excavating and Construction, Zunder and Associates, and Dylan McCandless King Coulter and Graham LLP. You're listening to High School Sports on the D9 and 10sports.com radio network.
Welcome back here to Karns City's High School's Deal Stadium. Chris Rossetti alongside the coach, Al Moderjeski. We just heard from Moniteau head coach Bob Rotman on the BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove coaches interview. It's now time to hear from Karns City head coach Joe Sherwin.
Here with Karns City head coach Joe Sherwin on the BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove coaches interview. BGM Custom Wears, reach them at 814-849-7324. They can turn anything into your thing. Joe, thanks for joining us here for a quick overview of tonight's game.
Sure thing, Chris. It's my pleasure.
As we look at this loss to Central Clarion last week, what did you guys learn from watching the film, and how do you move forward from here with that?
We took some positives out of that game. As the way we wanted it. We just, we got to take better care of the ball than we did there in the fourth quarter. That kind of hurt us a little bit. We had a few, I thought defensively, they scored a bunch of touchdowns in the fourth quarter. And kind of broke down our techniques a little bit in the secondary, so we got some things to fix up there. And also with our pass rush as well, too. We need to do a better job with that. But, one thing I did like is the way we fought back, even though we were down there. We drove it down, scored a touchdown last play of the game, and we had a chance to tie it up. It didn't work out for us, but I think we can still take a lot of positives from that game.
You guys are seeing Moniteau for the second time this season. It's kind of weird, but that's just the kind of year it is. What could you take out of that first game? It was really close until the end of the first half, and then you guys got the late touchdown, and then just kind of seemed like you took control in the second half of that game. But what did you guys learn looking back at that first game with the Warriors?
So I have to give Moniteau credit. I feel like they're one of the, maybe even one of the team that we played throughout this year. So the running game that we can't let get going. And so, I'd say that'd be the number one thing is the physicality that they showed that first game. And I imagine it's going to be the same this game tonight.
When you played them the first time, you guys were still trying to figure out what you were doing at quarterback. Obviously, you guys have settled on the sophomore, Eric Buar. He's probably coming off of his best game of the season. What have you seen as the season's gone on and how he's growing at that position?
Well, like you say, he's a sophomore, so it took him a little bit of time to learn the offense and just splitting time with Braden. He kind of maybe just wasn't able to progress as quickly, but I think the last few weeks he's really been throwing the ball well, and he's just continuing to do that. He was doing it in practice, and sometimes it wasn't showing up in the game, but it did Friday night, and so I'm just looking forward to the progress that he's going to be able to make, and not only this year, but for the years to come.
When you look at offensively, you guys have been able to run the ball very well this year, and you've done it with that running back by committee. Just talk about how all the guys have kind of bought into sharing the football.
Yeah, so they each have their unique talents. There's certain plays we want certain one of those guys in, so because they like I said, have their strengths and that we want to try to show, and so that's what we try to do. And I can't say that one of them has said anything throughout the year as far as playing time. They're all willing to share playing time with each other, and I got to give them credit for that.
When you look at your team defensively, you can't be. I know there were some mitigating circumstances and there was a defensive touchdown, but I'm guessing that giving up 40-some points is not something that sat real well with you guys as a coaching staff or the players themselves. How much of getting back to what Karns City does defensively has been spent in practice this week?
It's funny that you say that. Like defensively. We held German to less. He completed less than 50% of his passes. I think he had 200 and mid-50s yards, something like that, throwing the ball. We actually did a pretty decent job on Ethan Burford. So we had a few breakdowns in the secondary. The main thing was, we kept giving them short fields, and anytime you give them short fields, then they were able to score quickly on us. So I know, I think 43 points is a lot, and it definitely is. But up to that point, in the beginning of the fourth quarter, we had played pretty well defensively. So that's what we're kind of focusing on, the things that we were able to do well. And we obviously got a few things to fix up. He's a good quarterback. German was from playing there, and he has his scrambling ability. And sometimes, for man, we kind of lose focus of our man for a little bit, and if we're zone, we kind of get out of our zone a little bit because he's kind of scrambling around. So, I think we did some good things. We definitely do have some things to improve on, though.
As you guys head in towards the playoffs, is there anything that you're looking to work on tonight, or do you just want to make sure that you guys do what you guys do well?
I think we just want to keep doing well what we're able to do. I think we should be able to run the ball, but we got two pretty good receivers in Caden Shear and Micah Rupp, so we want to get them the ball as well too. So, we just want to, keep doing what we're doing, basically. I thought, against Clare, we had a pretty good offensive night. We would like to do it done a little bit better there in the fourth quarter. We just want to keep improving on what we've been working on.
Well, Joe, thanks for joining us on the BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove Coaches interview. Again, call BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove at 814-849-7322. Into your thing. State Farm agent Alana Brawler is here to help life go right. Brawler's office is located at 103 Groman Road. RAHLER.com. Call Alana Brawler today at 724-283-8250 or email her LER.com. Radio Network.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium on the campus of Karns City High School. Chris Rossetti alongside the coach, Al Moderjeski, getting ready for Moniteau versus Karns City. Special thanks to Bob Rotman. Some time last night to give me a little bit of their time for the BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove coaches interview. It's now time for the players to watch, brought to you by Ed Gerg, Allstate Insurance, with locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. Call Ed Gerg, Allstate Insurance, at 814-772-7272. Al, who are some of the key players for the Moniteau Warriors that we're looking at tonight?
Well, for Moniteau, again, who comes in with a record of 1-4, needing to get a running back, 5'10", 195 pounds. Mason has 537 yards on the year at a 6.2 per carry clip, averaging 107 yards a game. So part of definitely flows through him. He's by far their leading rusher by almost 400 yards. And then at quarterback, you've got David Stam, the senior. And number 10, Thompson, Brady Thompson. But that's the key guys on offense. And receiving, Mershimer also is a leading receiver at 10 receptions a game. So I would say he's definitely the key, part of their offensive of the game plan.
And for Karns City?
And for Karns City, it starts with the young almost 100 yards a game, and he's having a really good year for this Karns City Gremlins team. His main receiver, Micah's first. A whole lot after that. Shearer has 8 catches for 21 yards a game, and Kowalski 3 for 89. Gage Kowalski through that. And the rushing attack for them, it's well balanced, Chris. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Leading rusher is Kuhn. I'm trying to find his first name here. Cole Kuhn. That's the easy name. Okay, Cole Kuhn has 200 yards total rushing for the year at 6.5 yards per carry. But after that, Jace Anderson has 100 and where are we at here? Jace Anderson has 179 yards rushing at 7 yards a carry, and Caden Shearer. Christie, the quarterback, also has 87 yards. They just have a plethora of guys with touches in the rushing attack. And that's one thing I noticed when we saw them play the first time, Chris. This is a very well-balanced.
Gerg, Allstate Insurance, with locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, Warren. Give them a call at 814-772-7272. Once again, we're in the Rehab Center pregame show, part of the Hunter Truck High School football here on D9 and 10sports.com. Is get getting ready for the coin toss here. While they're doing the coin toss out, let's get your keys to the game brought to you by Icy Inc. in Warren. Check them out online at icycyyy.com.
Well, the main key of the game, Chris, is, Moniteau coming back for some revenge after losing a tough one at home. As you all said, it was a very competitive game for the majority of the first half until they had that breakdown at the end of the half and kind of let Karns City get away from it. I think it's very important that Moniteau establishes an identity at the very beginning of the game, get some offensive flow to it on their offensive series, the few times they get the ball, and make this a game where it's a competitive game in the first half where they can carry on some momentum into the second half. It's not going to be easy. Senior night playing at Karns City, but that's the key for them. For Karns City, they want to establish their dominance early. This is a team that's already clinched a playoff spot, but they certainly don't want to lose to their rival and fall back to 500. They want to get off to a good start, carry some momentum from the last game.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for. Looking to outfit your team with a quick turnaround time? Then give BGM Custom Wears by Brookfield Glove a try. At BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove, we believe businesses, individuals have access to thousands of different products like hats, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, bags, and more from your favorite brand. We also do screen printing, embroidery, and engraving. BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove can be reached at 814-849-7324 or check us out online at brookfieldglove.com. And
Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing a team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Are you looking for a place to live in the Clarion area? Then take a look at GC Town Properties. At GC Town Properties, our apartments have accommodations for many people, and they are more than apartments to our diverse group of tenants. They call it their home. GC Town Properties are available at prices 226-8910. Don't just find an apartment, find a home with GC Town Properties. Looking for a new or used truck? Then look no further. Truck brands, coupled with an assortment of used vehicles, provide customers a wide variety of buying options. They have the vehicle you need at the price you can afford. Nolf's service and parts team of highly qualified technicians is focused on providing exceptional service in a timely manner and they have to offer. Air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, to get your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
You're listening to
Welcome back
Sports
to
on the D9
Deal Stadium here at Karns City University, Karns City High School. Chris Rossetti alongside Al Martijeski getting ready for our opening kickoff. Karns City to kick it off, and getting ready to kick is Owen Caldwell. Kickoff's brought to you by GC Town Properties. Kick is in the air. It is fielded at the 25-yard line by McGuire. And McGuire gets it out to the 35-yard line where Moniteau will take over here in the GDP Home Performance Contractors. GDP Home Performance.
So
First and 10 from the 35-yard line.
coming out here is Moniteau. Under center is immediately by a host of Gremlins, and he's going to lose yardage on the play. We'll see where they spot him after forward progress. They're going to put him.
We want to set a tone early. That's what you don't want to do, going backwards on their first possession and their first series. It's important, I think.
Hand off to Patterson, end around to Mershimer. Mershimer's got it. He's up over the 50 to 45, over the 40. It is Farmer drop down inside the 35. And Mershimer on an end around goes all the way down to the Karns City 30-yard line. So
Pickup of,
let's see, that would have been 16 and another 20. Pick up a 36 on the play.
well, that's an answer. Okay, he loses 4, but he picks up 36. So great answer from Mershimer right there. A very strong runner, and this is a big drive from Moniteau to open the game.
So again, Stam under center, showing a wing set formation. They hand it off to McGuire up the middle, and McGuire's going to pound his way inside the 30.
About the 28, I'd say.
By Karns City by McNaney.
Is the 28-yard line. It'll be a second down and 8 for the Warriors here. So second and 8 for Moniteau. Opening drive of the game, 10:44 on a running first quarter clock. Stam again with the single back. McGuire puts a man in motion. That man is Mershimer. Mershimer actually, it's handed off. Yeah, I think Mershimer didn't have it. Who had
That's
that?
That's Desicino. Desicino, yeah.
Defacino picks up a couple there. There was a lot of motion there. I lost track of the football. He gets a yard to the 27, and now it's third down and 7 for Moniteau. So Stan gets the go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, big play from Moniteau right here. Like, again, they're close to the red zone. They got to keep this drive going and get something. If they can get some points out of this drive, it's huge to start the game.
Third down's brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Here's that's Mershimer with the football. He's going to be out over the 25, inside the 25 to about the 24, maybe the 23. They're going to put him down at the 24-yard line. So it'll be fourth down and 4 here.
A pickup of about 4 there.
We went for
spot was. No, but kind of surprising they didn't throw. Well, again, they don't throw the ball very much.
So here they are now on fourth down and 4. Man in motion. Again, for the last couple of yards there, and he picks up a bob and excavating and construction first down.
Tremendous second effort by. He was stacked up behind the line. In the red zone, and they got a first down on the 18-yard line. So that was a pickup, I believe, about 6, right, Chris?
Yes, sir. So it's first down and 10 for Moniteau at the Karns City 18-yard line. Here's Stan's going to keep it himself around the right end, looking for room to run, and he's going to go down. Meeting him there right away at the line of scrimmage was Matt Griffiths, and Griffiths will hold him to a gain of 0 at the 18. It'll be second down and 10.
Karns City's defense sniffed that out right from the beginning, and he had a host of tacklers there to ward him off, and no gain. 4 guys jumped on that play right away. There was nowhere to run for Stam.
We'll bring up second down and 10 for Moniteau. Leading them out of the huddle is their center, Mav Sutton, number 51. Stam will go under center. He's got McGuire behind him. Puts a man in motion. He's going to hold it. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure. He throws it out there, and it's incomplete. The nearest guy there was actually Gage Kowalski, who had an opportunity for the interception, wasn't able to come up with it, and it's now third down and 10. And again, third down's brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again.
Extremely fortunate that wasn't intercepted right there. He kind of swung out to his left, threw it off balance, kind of off his hip and into traffic. It's really very lucky they weren't intercepted there, and that could have killed the whole drive.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 at the 18 for Moniteau here. 8:20 to go in the first quarter. No score. Man goes in motion. That's Merchant. Handoff goes to Merchant. Merchant gets through one tackle, jumps another guy, and gets inside the 15 to about the 12, where it's going to be 4th down and about 4 for the Warriors.
Mershmer already almost halfway to 100 yards at 48 yards gained so far on this first opening drive. It's without a doubt that he's the bell cow of this team, and you're going to see a lot of Mason Mershmer for the remainder of this evening.
So 4th down and 4 for Moniteau. They've already converted 1 4th down on this drive. So they break the huddle. Stam goes under center with McGuire behind him in a fullback position, 2 wings. They put one of those wings in motion. They hand it now, and the ball is on the ground. The ball's on the ground. Moniteau does recover it, but it doesn't matter as that'll stop it as they tried to hand it off to Desicino. He could not handle it, so Desicino will get charged with the run and a loss of 2 on the play, and Karns City takes over on the Dylan McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham change of possession. Check them out at dmkcg.com.
Well, it's unfortunate for Moniteau, but again, Chris, at least they established some identity with Mershmer getting almost 50 yards in that drive, and Karns City doesn't inherit great field position. So it was a little bit of a win there for Moniteau, even though they didn't score.
Karns City puts a man in motion, but this play is going to be whistled dead on a penalty. Penalties brought to you by Zunder and Associates. Check them out at zunderlaw.com. So already backed up. Karns City is going to be backed up a little further after that false start. That'll put them back at their own 9-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 15 for the Gremlins at their own 9.
Now the key for the Warriors is going to keep these guys down there. Again, don't let Karns City have any momentum early, and don't let them go for a 3-and-out in this series.
So here is the play. It's handed off and going almost nowhere there. Looks like it was number 23. It is. It was Jace Anderson. Jace Anderson is stopped at the...
We'll give him a yard, maybe?
I want to see where they put
it. It looks like the 10.
Yeah, put him down at the 10, so yeah, give him a yard there, Al.
Key play here on 3rd down.
No, it's just 2nd down.
That's right, the penalty. That's right.
2nd down, under center Buar puts a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself, but he's going to go nowhere as he is met there by Connor Klein from Moniteau at the 12-yard line. So just to pick up a 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
And Desicino is in on that stop, too, as well.
Bring up 3rd down and 12.
So now it's 3rd down and 12 for the Gremlins. 6 minutes and 30 seconds on a running first quarter clock. No score here at Deal Stadium in Karns City between the Gremlins and the Moniteau Warriors. So now on the shotgun goes Buar. He's got trips to the left, to the right. Looking to pass. He's looking that way. He's looking deep. He's got room down there and just overthrew him, just out of the reach of Micah Robb. And it'll bring up a 4th down as they fail in the Luton's Plumbing and Heating 3rd and long.
Well, that's a big defensive assault by Moniteau, but they were fortunate there. It was a good throw by Rupp, just a little bit out of the outstretched hands of Rupp, who actually beat his man. So that would have been, it was very close to being a very big play. Moniteau was fortunate on that play.
So Braden Christie in for a George C. Pry Insurance and Financial Service punt with offices in Butler and DuBois. Call George Pry at 724-256-5550. So Christie to punt. Twin guys back to receive. It's Mershmer to the right, and it looks like Desicino is back there while standing at their own 47. High snap. Punters away. It's going to hit at the 38 and roll, and it's going to take a Karns City roll into Moniteau territory where it'll be downed at about the 47, 48-yard line. They're going to mark them. It looks at the 47. And on this Dylan McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham change of possession, Moniteau will have 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, he was fortunate to get that punt away, Chris. A little bit of a high snap, got it off in time, and it worked out well for them because they got the friendly bounce.
So the Warriors were able to move into the they were able to move into the Alana Brawler red zone the last time they had the football before their drive stalled on the 4th down fumble.
We'll see what the Warriors do here. They did a lot of misdirection there, Al, on the first drive. We'll see if they continue with that here on this drive. Got two wings. They put one of them in motion, but they're going to hand it to McGuire. McGuire up the middle, and he's met immediately, fights his way maybe a yard out to the 48-yard line.
He's being stopped there by Cole Hilliard. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your 50-50 tickets.
And I don't blame Moniteau. They want to try to change things up, try to make it confused Karns City defensively, with a lot of different shifts and formations, and why not? They lost last game, and this is a game they want to, again, establish identity early.
So, again, they're going to come with the wing T formation. They put Decasino in motion. He'll get the football. He's picking his way. He's got a hole. He's over the 50 to 40. He's down over the 30 to 25, inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line, 21-yard line is where they'll mark him. And another big run for the Moniteau Warriors as they've got Karns City off guard with this wing T formation.
And that was a 30-yard pickup there by McGuire. That was by Decasino, right?
Yeah.
That was a 30-yard pickup.
So it'll be first down and 10. Knocking on the Alana Brawler red zone are the Moniteau Warriors again, as we have reached the 5:05 mark of a running first quarter clock. No score between Moniteau and Karns City here at Deal Stadium in Karns City.
Well, Coach Rothman's team has done a great job offensively early. Now they just got to get in the scorebook. They definitely have Karns City off balance.
Here's another handoff to Decasino. This time, he gets up over the 20 before Nathan Waltman brings him down at the 19. They have entered the Alana Brawler red zone. Check out Alana Brawler at alanabrawler.com.
We'll give him 3 on that, Chris.
2, Al.
Oh, 2 is going to the 22. That's
they were
right.
at the 21. It's now the 19. So it'll be second down and 8 here for Moniteau. Second trip into the Alana Brawler red zone for the Warriors. Again, in the wing formation. Putting a man in motion. That is Mershmer. He'll take the handoff to the left. He looks for a hole. There's not one there. There's a couple of gremlins over there, including Luke Gehring, to stop him at about the 17-yard line. So give him 2 on the play. It'll be up a third down, and we'll call it 5 here. They say 7 on the board, but he needs to get to the 12. He's at the 17. So it's third down and 5. And third downs again brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We're inside the Mavericks Rigging and Heavy Hauling broadcast booth.
And Mershmer is exactly 50 yards to the game here early in the game.
So third down and 7 for the Warriors from their 17 a month. They're looking to throwing inside and just off the hands of A.J. McElravy was that throw by Stam. They tried to get him on the slant, and it was just thrown a little bit behind him. And now,
Chris, he was open right there. If they catch him in stride, that might have been 6 right there. It was a good play.
So it's fourth down and 7 for Moniteau. Their second trip inside the Alana Brawler red zone. The first one ended on a fourth down fumble.
Well, it sounds like you don't have anyone they can rely on the kicking game, so they're going to go for a fourth down.
So again, under center goes Stam with McGuire, puts Mershmer in motion. Stam's going to keep it, looking to throw. Throwing it out there. He's got a guy, and it's incomplete as he was again looking for McElravy. Over there on the coverage was Caden Shear, and it'll go over on downs to the Gremlins at their own 17-yard line. Again, change of possessions brought to you by Dillon, McCandless, King, and Coulter and Graham. You're listening to high school football brought to you by Hunter Truck. Check out Hunter Truck at huntertruck.com. Hunter Truck will get you back on the road quickly. So first down and 10 at the, they're going to call it the 18. Somehow or other, they picked up a yard on the respot. Here's back to throw is Buar. Buar looking over there. He's got Shear. Shear's got it out over the 24, close to the 25. It'll be a pickup of about 7. Oh, no, they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 23. So just a pickup of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5 for Karns City after that throw by Eric Buar to Caden Shear.
And with Moniteau, the good news, the offense is moving. They had good field position. They had a chance to score. The bad news, no points to show for it.
So under center this time goes Buar. He's got Shear in motion, but he's going to hand it off up the middle and over the 30-yard line goes Luke Gehring. He'll have a first down for Karns City out at the 32-yard line of the Gremlins. So pickup of 9 there.
And that was Luke Gehring?
Yeah, that was Luke Gehring, number 20. So Gehring with the first down pickup. First downs, again, brought to you by Bobbin Contracting and Excavating. First down and 10 for Karns City at the 32-yard line. Their own 32, late here in the first quarter, about 3 minutes to play. First quarter being brought to you by JDH Home Performance. And here's a handoff up the middle again. This time it's Caden Shear. And he'll get up to the 40, a pickup of 8. And it'll be second down and 2 for Karns City, and the Gremlins starting to move the football a little bit here.
And the great thing about a Karns City offensive attack, it's so diversified, Chris. You've got a plethora of guys who can carry the ball for you at different times, and I think it keeps defenses off balance and really don't know what to expect.
So it'll be second down and 2. They go into the I formation. Back to throw is Buar. Buar's looking for Rupp. Rupp is over, and it's just a little overthrown. He had a step on McElravy, but Buar just missed him by about a yard and a half, and that'll bring up a third and 2. Third down's brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Good play call on second down, well designed, just a little bit over his head, a little bit past him.
Again, want to thank Hunter Truck for bringing you this game. Check them out at huntertruck.com. You're listening to high school football on D9and10sports.com, watching it on our Facebook Live as well. Chris Rossetti alongside Al Motorjeski. 2.5 minutes to play here. First quarter, no score. Here's a handoff up the middle, fighting for yards there. It's going to be real close to the first down as Gehring fighting his way out towards the 42. Boy, that's going to be close. Are they going to ask for a measurement? I think they are. Nope, they're going to give him the first down. There's a first down for Luke Gehring, so pickup of 2. He fought his way up there through the middle for the first down.
Yeah, that was a legitimate 2. They don't have to measure that. He's right there.
So first down and 10, Karns City.
Strong run by Gehring. Again, one of the many running backs that Karns City can throw at you.
So Boer out of the gun. Twins to each side. Puts one of those in motion. That's Shear. Fakes it to Shear, looking to throw. Now he's looking to throw to Shear, and just over those head. As Shear was being guarded over there by one of the linebackers, Connor Klein. And Buar just seems to be a touch off in this one, Al.
Yeah, the timing is, it's early. The timing is just off. If they can get in sync with their receivers and the quarterback, they'll be in good shape because he's throwing the ball well. He's got a good arm. It just, like you said, Chris, it just the timing is not right there. Is not there right now because they've had open plays and the opportunity to make some big splash plays.
So second down now and 10. Gehring and Anderson in the backfield now for the Gremlins. Pitch back to Anderson. It's a little high. He's able to pull it in. He's up over the 42 looking. He is hit there at about the 44-yard line. Over there on the tackle, Desicino along with Mersheimer, and
give him about 2 on that play.
I don't know. Let's see where they put it down. Right now, it doesn't look like they gave him anything. They didn't give him anything. Wow. They're going to call him down at the 42. Really looked like he might have had forward progress out to about the 44.
Yeah, I thought he got something out of that.
So that'll bring up a third down and long. When you're backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again.
Big defensive possession from Moniteau right here.
So third down and 10 out of the gun is Buar. Buar rolls to his right, looking. He's got a guy out there. Shear, and again, he just overthrows him. Shear got behind the defender, McElravy, but again, Buar misses him on the throw. And right now, Karns City's just that much away, Al, from having a big play on the passing game.
No question. They're right there. They're beating the defensive back off the ball. They're getting open looks. It's just missing it by inches, and that's all it takes sometimes.
So Braden Christie on for a George C. Pry Insurance and Financial Services punt for the Gremlins. Mersheimer and Desicino back deep at about the 25. High snap again, pulled down by Christie. It's going to be taken by Desicino at his own 31. He'll plow forward close to the 40-yard line. I think they're going to give him the 40, and that's where Moniteau will take over with 1:08 to play here in the JDP Home Performance Contractors first quarter, the official window provider of the Karns City Press Box. Like them on Facebook at JD. Legendary Karns City announcer Sam Swick, some new windows here at the press box. They're nice windows as we're looking out of them here tonight as well. First down and 10. Here is an end around again to Mersheimer. Had it sniffed out. Mersheimer's still going to fight his way up. .
excited about getting those yardages, but we'll just let the
It's just a feel, Chris. I just think you might have picked.
It's going to pick up 3 there on the play. Oh my goodness, you don't even understand.
Clarion grad, did you know that?
I did not know that.
1956, Chris.
Sam,
he's been around for a while.
Sam Swick's a legend. Got to do. Here's Stan back to throw. He tossed it over to Defacino, and Defacino. Here in the JDP home performer. It's going to be first down and 10 as the turnovers brought to you by Dylan McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham. Check them out at dmkcg.com.
Well, that's the break that Karns City was looking for, but unfortunately that penalty pushed them back out of what could have been pretty damn good field position.
You can't swear on the air here.
Darn, all right, darn. Well, I mean, come on, I wouldn't call it swearing, but okay, darn, I'll say darn. Darn good field position.
So here's the Gremlins at the 45. Pitch back to Anderson. Anderson's going to be up over midfield to about the 49. He'll pick up, it looks like 6 on the final play off the JDPH to JDP Home Performance Contractors first quarter. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9N10Sports.com.
State Farm agent
How's it going?
Atlanta Brawler is here to help life go right. Brawler's office is located at 103 Groman Road in Butler, and she can be found online at www.alanabraHler.com. Call Atlanta Brawler today at 724-283-8250 or email her at insurance@alanabraHler.com. When it's time for that building, excavating, or remodeling project, the place to go in Butler County is Bobbin Excavating and Construction of West Sunbury. At Bobbin Excavating and Construction, we provide building, excavating, and remodeling services and deliver top-quality projects from start to finish for commercial, industrial, and residential properties. From the ground up, one call does it all. So let Bobbin Excavating and Construction bring your vision to life. Contact us today at 724-637-3426 or visit us at bobbinbuilt.com.
Dylan, McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham LLP has been providing legal expertise and dedicated service to our clients for over half a century. We are a multi-purpose law firm that offers a comprehensive range of services in civil law and civil practice, including litigation, business development, domestic relations, real estate, municipal and school law, and much more. With offices in Butler and Cranberry Township, we have 15 attorneys ready to serve your needs. Find us on the web at dmkcg.com. At DMKCG, your success is our success. Full out tumble.
Back here at Deal Stadium, underway in the second quarter. Handoff there was to who?
Jace Anderson.
Jace Anderson picks up a 2 to the 47-yard line, where it'll be third down and 2 for the Gremlins. Second quarter being brought to you by Gisco Truck and Off-Road in Slippery Rock. Check them out at gisco.us. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Gehring. Gehring fights his way for the first down and more up over the 45, inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line. So when Karns City needs some short yardage, they're handing it to Luke Gehring, and Gehring is providing with another Bobbin Excavating and Construction first down. When your play is built for success, call or check out bobbinbuilt.com.
That was a great second effort by Luke Gehring to pick up that extra yards for the first down.
So now out of the gun is Buar. Puts a man in motion. That's Shear. He's going to hand it to Shear. Shear going around. He's going to hit over the 40 and out of bounds at about the 38 over there on the Moniteau side of the field. Looks like he'll pick up about 4 on the play. They're going to call him out at the 38. So, yes, it'll be a pickup of 4. It'll be second down and 6. Second quarter, again, being brought to you by Gisco Truck and Off-Road in Slippery Rock.
They gave him 6 on that, Chris.
No, they gave him 4 on the play. I know what the scoreboard says. They gave him 4 on the play.
Okay, the scoreboard's got to...
Do you see where they...
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying...
Don't worry about the scoreboard. Back to pass is Boer. He's looking deep. He's got Shear out there. Shear got it at the 5. Touchdown, Karns City. 38 didn't share. We said that they were just a play away from hitting it, and that time they get the full-out tumble and cheer touchdown. No one cheers your score like full-out tumble and cheer. Like them on Facebook.
Well, that's what they were looking for, Chris. They'd been out of sync, and then a beautiful pass right there. Shearer was right there for the reception, and they had just been off just a little bit the whole game. In fact, Brewer only completed one pass before that, but he got the big one right there.
Owen Caldwell in to attempt the extra point for Karns City. Left-handed kicker. Snaps there, holds up, kick is up. The kick is good. And with 10:42 to play here in quarter number 2, it's Karns City 7, Moniteau nothing. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10sports.com.
For all your computer needs, call the Computer Guru in Leeper at 814-744-7580 or check them out online at thecomputerguru.net. You're listening to High School Sports on the D9 and 10sports.com radio network.
Welcome back here to Karns City High School, 7-0 in favor of the Gremlins. I'm going to let Al kick this kickoff for you real quick. Caldwell's kicking off.
Back deep, we have David Cino
And will be kicking off. And now they're getting up close to midfield, and that ball will be spotted on exactly the 50. Exactly 50-yard line, and they'll have 1st and 10 from the 50. Let's see if Moniteau can take advantage of this great field position they've been given on that penalty, on that face mask. Karns City right there. So maybe a 3-yard pickup for Jace Anderson. We'll call it the 47.
48.
48, 2-yard pickup. So he's now 36 yards rushing.
Al for handling that for a minute while I helped Andy with the live video stream issue that we were having there.
No problem, Chris.
So under center. Handoff this time to Mershmer, and he's going to be hit for a loss in the backfield. Getting back there. Tackle back at the 49 for a loss of 3, so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for Moniteau. To 3rd down and 11 for Moniteau. They trail 7-0 at the 9:15 mark of the screen, and Karns City had that well sniffed out, and it'll bring up a 4th down here for the Warriors.
And Sam has yet to complete a pass, 0 for 5, and the 1 interception to Shearer, I should say.
So they actually pick up about a half a yard on the respot. On in 10 after the respot, but Moniteau's going to be forced to situation here. Punts brought to you by George C. Pry Insurance and Financial Services with offices in Butler and DuBois. Call 724-256. On D9 and 10sports.com.
Athletics, but everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in with a full range of in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550.
Tonight's game is being brought to you by Dr. Drew Hawk, the dentist. For all your dental needs, call Dr. Hawk at 814-227-2160.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. 9:06 to play in the first half. 7-0 Karns City. Fourth down for Moniteau after a Moniteau to punt for his own 19-yard line. He's got some room up over the 30. Oh, he did get drilled there by Mason Mershimer.
Great open field tackle by Mershimer.
So Karns City will take over at their own 33-yard line at the 8:55 mark of quarter number 2. Second quarter again being brought to you by Gisco Truck and Off-Road in Slippery Rock. Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling broadcast booth for all your rigging and heavy hauling needs. Call Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling at 7. Himself gets up over the 35 to about the 36. Yeah, they're going to call it the 36, so a pickup of 3 on the quarterback keeper by Eric Boer. Be second down and 7 for Karns City at their own 36-yard line.
One thing I've learned, Chris, over these last 5 weeks, Dan Luton gets the best bang out of his buck for his advertising dollar, no question.
So we've got a stoppage in play as Mershimer has to come off to the sideline here. Number 24, and I don't have a 24. Al, I'm going to have you go over and see if Sam Swick has a 24. Go over and see if Sam's got a 24. Wait, we do have a Moniteau roster here, you told me. So
yeah,
let's take a look at that first.
Okay.
Well, now we're going to have a timeout. Well, we're going to have something. I don't know what we've got going on here. Let's find out. Well,
yes.
Okay, thank you, Al. I had him as 55, so they must have changed his number at some point this year. So now we've got Colton Thomas back onto the field here. Again, as Al said, we're number 24. So now they put Cher in motion, and now we've got all kinds of whistles. My goodness, this game is all of a sudden flowing into nothing as we've got to have a false start on Karns City. Penalties brought to you again by Zunder & Associates. Check them out at ZunderLaw.com. When you make a mistake, Zunder Law is there to help.
Now, Chris, unless I'm wrong, I don't think Moniteau has been penalized yet. Karns City's picked up 4. I think it's stagnated themselves a little bit offensively.
So it'll be second down, and we'll call it 12 at the 31-yard line for the Gremlins after the false start. Boer in the shotgun, looking to throw. Looking deep again. Got Rupp out there. Rupp adjusts to make a nice catch. And a touchdown saving tackle made over on the sideline by Hunter Stalker. But that's a gain all the way to the 37-yard line. So 19 and 13 is what, 32 yards out?
32, yeah.
Pick up a 32 on the play.
And that was the shear, right?
No, that was to Rupp.
Oh, Rupp, yes, Rupp.
Michael Rupp makes a nice adjustment on that for the first down. Again, first down's brought to you by Bobbin Excavating and Construction. So first down and 10 for Karns City after the 37-yard pass from Boer to Rupp. Out of the gun again. Man in motion. This time it's Anderson. They're going to hand it to Anderson. Oh, sniffing that out with J.D. Dicicino with the tackle for the loss all the way back at the 41-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play. J.D. Dicicino wasn't caught off guard at all by Jace Anderson's motion there.
Yeah, he sniffed it out right away, and it was like T.J. Watt in the backfield. He was right back there, and he wrapped him up right away.
So Kowalski checks in. Anderson checks out for Karns City. They face a 2nd and 14 at the Moniteau 41. 6:50 to play here on a running second quarter clock. Second quarter brought to you by Gisco Truck and Off-Road. Out of the gun is Boer. Looking to pass. Throws it over. He's got Shear. Shear is going to have a few yards. Gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. They're going to mark him out at the 38. A pickup of 3, and it'll be third down. And, about 11 here. It'll be third down and 11. When you're backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again.
And he was hit right as he caught it.
Yeah, and so was the quarterback, Buar, as he threw it.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up third down and 11 for Karns City at the Moniteau 38-yard line. First half. Out of the gun again is Buar. Buar looks under deep pressure, throws it, and just off the fingertips of Shar, as he was being pressured there by McGuire and had to let that go a little sooner than he liked.
Chris, Buar's an impressive athlete for a sophomore. I mean, he's going to have a nice future these next couple of years at Karns City. I really like that young man. He's got a lot of poise. He doesn't seem to get rattled. And, he's a pretty impressive athlete.
So, Karns City will now punt. It's a George C. Pry Insurance and Financial Service punt here on the Hunter Truck Game of the Week. Christie to punt. Christie punts it. It's going to bounce at the 15. Desatino fields it at his own 5, gets up over the 15. He's still going over the 20, out to about the 22, 23-yard line. So J.D. Desatino decided to pick that up, and it turned out okay for the Moniteau Warriors as he gets out to the 22.
Great effort by Desatino. Picked up 13 yards where he probably shouldn't have gotten anything. So that was a great effort by that young man. Just fought his way for all that extra yardage when he had guys draped all over him.
So it'll be a first down and 10 at the 22-yard line for Moniteau. 6:17 to play here in the second quarter. It's Karns City 7, Moniteau nothing. You're listening to high school football on D9and10sports.com. Man goes in motion. That's Desasino. He'll get the pitch, looking for yardage, but he's stacked up after he picks up maybe 1, possibly 2, out to... Oh, they're going to call it the 23. Give him a yard on the play. J.D. Desasino gets a yard out to the 23-yard line, where it'll be second down and 9 for Moniteau. So we saw a lot of Mason Mershimer early carrying the football. We've seen a lot of J.D. Desasino since then.
Well, they got a two-pronged attack. Between the two of those guys are approaching 100 yards total for the first half. So, you got two quality backs. They're going to split the load a little bit.
So second down and 9 here at the 23. Pitch there to Mershimer. Mershimer going nowhere. Karns City was all over that play. In there on the tackle again, Nathan Waltman, the big senior defensive end, for a gain of nothing. It'll be third down and 9. Again, when you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again. So third down and 9 for Moniteau at their own 23. 5:10 on a running second quarter clock. 7-0 Karns City.
And I think what's really hurting Moniteau, Chris, is their absolute lack of a passing attack. I mean, they just don't have any offense. They don't have any threats in the passing game, and Karns City can pretty much stack up against the run. That's what I've seen so far.
Out of the gun, man in motion. Stam's going to keep it himself, and Stam's going nowhere. Over there to stop him was Mason McAney at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of a yard. We'll see where they mark the ball. They're going to mark it at the 22. He did lose a yard. Now it's fourth down and 10 for Moniteau, and they'll be forced to punt.
And when you can become one-dimensional, you force a team to become one-dimensional, it just changes everything you can do defensively. You know what you have to worry about. And when you have no threat of a passing attack, that really crimps Monitau's offensive ability.
Here from his own 22, back deep is Scherer, standing at his 47. Snap's good. Kick is a high one in short. It's going to bounce and take a Moniteau bounce to about the 45-yard line of Karns City. We'll see. Maybe they're going to put it down at the 46. We'll wait and find out here. They're going to put it at the 46-yard line, where the Gremlins will take over with a first and 10 with 3:58 to play in the second quarter. Brought to you by Gisco Truck and Off-Road in Slippery Rock. Check them out at gisco.us. You're inside the Maverick Rigging and Hauling and Heavy Hauling broadcast booth. Chris Rossetti alongside Al Moderjeski. Out of the gun is Boer. Back to throw. Looking deep. Now he goes short to Walton. Walton has it. The big tight end is going to have a first down out to about the 42-yard line of Moniteau. A pickup of 12.
That is a first down for KC.
So Nathan Waltman, who had the big touchdown at the end of the game the other night, last week against Central Claring County, that got Karns City within 2. They weren't able to finish it off with a 2-point conversion. Picks up 12 on that one. His first catch of the night, and it's first down and 10. Karns City at the Moniteau 42-yard line.
That's nice when you have a big tight end to throw there in the safety valve right there. That's huge for your offense. You have a guy like that.
Karns City out of the gun. They've got 4 wide receivers, 3 spread out to the right. And now Brewer under pressure, looking. He's sending a guy downfield. He's hit and almost intercepted there by Mershimer as Brewer was hit by Isaiah Usselman after he let go of the football.
And I get Brewer trying to extend the play. That's a gutsy kid. But at that point, you probably just eat it because it was very close to turning the ball over right there. There was nothing there. He kind of just threw it up for grabs. Where at that point, better rather than extend the play, just eat it and take your loss.
So second down and 10 here for Karns City at the Moniteau 42-yard line. Down to 3:25 to play. They're going to go twins to each side. Brewer on the gun. He's looking to throw. He's looking to throw it up deep, and there was some miscommunication over there between him and Anderson. Anderson kind of got tied up over there with, I think it was A.J. McElravy, and Brewer was looking for the fade, and Anderson couldn't get loose on it, and it'll bring up a third down and 10. On third and long, Kyle Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. They'll get you moving again when you're backed up. You're right. They got a great commercial there, Al.
They definitely do, Chris.
So third down and 10. Back to throw. Throws it short to Rupp. Rupp breaks one tackle. Still up, but he fights his way to about the 39-yard line for a gain of 3. But it's going to be fourth down and 7 at the 39 for Karns City. We'll see what they do. Last time they were in this position, they punted, and it looks like they're going to punt again. So playing the field position game here right now are the Gremlins as they are facing a 4th and 7 at the 39 and send Braden Christie out for...
Well, with a 7-0 lead, that's a smart move. Pin these guys back, force Moniteau to go the length of the field with only 2:40 to go.
And we got another flag on the play.
2 flags.
I think it's going to be a false start. Penalties brought to you by Zunder and Associates. Check them out at zunderlaw.com.
And the ironic thing is that Moniteau has been the more disciplined team. They have no penalties. At least if I didn't miss any, they have no penalties where Karns City's racked up 5.
That 5-yard penalty isn't the worst thing in the world. It gives Christie maybe a little bit more room to bounce one. He hasn't been booming them, but a little room to play with. Yeah, a little bit more room to play with. Snap again. Christie takes it. Christie, nice high punt. Fair caught by Mershimer at his own 13-yard line, and that's where Moniteau take over with 2:26 to play here in the Gisco Truck and Off-Road second quarter. Karns City 7, Moniteau nothing. This change of possession brought to you by Dylan McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham. Check them out online at dmkcg.com. The solicitors for both Karns City and Moniteau school districts, if I'm not mistaken, are part of the law firm of Dylan McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham. So it'll bring up a first down and 10. They're going to call it the 13 for the Warriors.
And that's what they wanted to do, pin them deep at their own end.
Man in motion is Desicino. The handoff goes to McGuire. McGuire finds a little bit of room up the middle. He's going to get over, or at least close to the 20-yard line. They're going to call him down at the 20, where it'll be a pickup of 7, and it'll be second down and 3, a short 3 for Moniteau. 2 minutes left here on a running first half clock. 7-0 Karns City.
Nice run by McGuire. First really key pickup of the day.
So up under center goes Stam. Puts a man in motion. That's Desicino. Oh, that play was handed off to Desicino.
That fooled me too.
Yeah, I thought that McGuire had it, but Desicino actually had it. McGuire was hit hard. Desicino, though, gets the first down for Moniteau out at the 26-yard line. So pickup of 6, make it 7 for Desicino at the 27. And Moniteau has a first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line. First down's brought to you by Bobbin Excavating
and Construction.
Great play call by Coach Rotman. Great call.
Hey, when your play is built for success, BobbinBuilt.com helps you along. Out of the gun is Stam, looking to throw. Throw back, intercepted. I think Walton got a hand on it, and Kowalski almost picked it off. That was near disaster for Moniteau.
Yeah, that would have been disastrous, as you said. They would have had the ball inside the 30 with a little over a minute to go, and have a chance to up this game to a 14-0 game. So that's not what you want to happen. And again, what's hampering Moniteau is our utter lack of a passing attack. And when you're one-dimensional, that really hurts you.
So minute 25 to play. It'll be second down from the 27-yard line of Moniteau for the Warriors. They go trips to the left, single receiver to the right. And the ball on the ground. It's still on the ground. It's still loose. It's picked out. It's picked up by Karns City. And with that football at the 5-yard line. The ball got loose. It started being pushed around. Karns City's Luke Gehring gets on top of it. And the Gremlins will take over inside the 10 at the 6-yard line, it looks like.
Well, that's exactly what you want to happen if you're a Moniteau Warrior fan. I mean, you want to at least get into this half, a 7-0 deficit. Just a bad snap, bad handle. It was kicked, like Chris said, it was kicked around for a while, and Karns City comes up with the ball.
Give that as a team run of minus 17 yards.
Okay.
So under center here is Boer. Puts a man in motion, that's Anderson. Boer hands it to Anderson, and Anderson's into the end zone for the Karns City touchdown. So one play after the fumble, Jake Anderson goes 6 yards for a touchdown, brought to you by Full Out. Tumble and cheer. No one cheers for a score like Full Out. Tumble and cheer. Like them on Facebook. So now Karns City, after the turnover and the 6-yard touchdown run, lead 13-0 at the 1:10 mark of the second quarter. Owen Caldwell on the attempt the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. And Karns City now leads 14-0. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10sports.com.
Disco Truck and Off-Road on William Flint Highway in Slippery Rock is Western PA's biggest and most well-known aftermarket truck, Jeep, accessory, and off-road shop. We are a proud, veteran-owned and operated business that has everything you need for your vehicle. From wheels, tires, lift kits, exterior and interior parts, lids and caps, HD bumpers and lighting needs, we can accessorize your ride. We will beat anyone's prices. SCO.US or call us at 724-794-4121.
On the Dino. Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. So the big turn of events there, the turnover followed by the quick Jace Anderson 6-yard touchdown run has put Karns City up 14-0 at the 1:10 mark of the first half, and kind of reminiscent of what we saw down at Moniteau with these two teams. Right. Karns City holding a 6-7 lead for most of that first half, only to score late. They score late here again, and they have all 3 of their timeouts left, so they have a chance to get the ball back out again here.
History is repeating itself from the first game.
So now Casino has trouble with that kickoff at the 20. He does pick it up, and he's going to be up over the ball loose again. The ball is on the ground again, I think. Let's see who's.
I think Karns got it back.
No, I think Moniteau got it back.
I mean Moniteau. Sorry. I meant to say Moniteau. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like getting on that was Mike Boozle. Otherwise, that would have been massive disaster for the Warriors.
And Chris, in any sport, whether it's the sport I coached for years, basketball, football, whatever, turnovers are a killer. And it can change the whole complexion of the game. You put it perfectly. This is almost a revisitation of the first time these two teams played. And you can't turn the ball over like that and then give up 7 points. It just puts you so far behind the 8 ball, especially when you're scuffling offensively.
So now with a minute to play here in the Jisco Truck and Off-Road second quarter, Stan will keep it himself, looking to get around the edge. He's not going anywhere. Over there on the tackle for a loss was Luke Gehring back at the 24-yard line. So a loss of 3, and Karns City will call timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10sports.com.
When it's time for that building, excavating, or remodeling project, the place to go in Butler County is Bobbin Excavating and Construction of West Sunbury. At Bobbin Excavating and Construction, we provide building,
excavating and remodeling services and deliver top-quality projects from start to finish for commercial, industrial, and residential properties. From the ground up, one call does it all. So let Bobbin Excavating and Construction bring your vision to life. Contact us today at 724-637-3426 or visit us at bobbinbuilt.com. High school sports on the D9.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. Second down and 13 now for Moniteau at their own 24-yard line. They trail 14-0 to Karns City with 52.6 seconds to play in quarter number 2. And Karns City with still 2 timeouts left.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Chris. They already used 1, and they have a chance to get the ball back.
So Stam in the shotgun. Or is that Thompson? That's Brady Thompson in the shotgun now. So Brady Thompson in the game for the first time. Thompson looking to throw deep. He throws it out there, and it is tipped around the clock. It is caught inside the 45-yard line by, I think that's McElravy over there. It is A.J. McElravy at the 45 to give him 25, 30, 36 yards, or 31 yards, on that pickup. 31-yard pass from Brady Thompson just into the game to A.J. McElravy, and it's first down and 10 for Moniteau at the Karns City 45-yard line. High snap, Thompson pulls it in, looking to throw. Under pressure, throws it, and almost intercepted. Nathan Waldman got his big paw in that. They had the big man dropping back in coverage, and he almost picked that one off.
Well, they bring in Thompson after Stam was 0 for 7 passing the ball. First pass, Thompson throws for 31 yards.
So that'll bring up a second down and 10. Thompson getting some instruction over there from the coaching staff of Moniteau. .8 seconds left. Moniteau still has 2 timeouts left here. So the Warriors are thinking about scoring. They'll go twins to each side. Sidecar next to Thompson. And now we've got a flag, and I think we've got a delay of game. We do. It's a delay of game on the Warriors. So a delay of game.
Second down and about 15 for Moniteau. 28 seconds.
Chris, what number do you have for McElravy? Because there's nothing on the program here.
Number 9.
Number 9, okay.
Throw is Thompson. Thompson looking over. He's got a guy down. He was looking for Mershimer down around the 15, and Micah Rupp coming out of his safety position is able to break 15 from midfield for Moniteau with just 20.8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. On third and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, because when you get backed up, they'll get you moving again.
And the one positive scenario in all this for Moniteau is they may have found a guy in Brady Thompson who gives them a little bit more of an opportunity in the passing game. I mean, he looks a little bit more confident, a little bit better of an arm, and this may be a good move for them going into the second half.
It's Thompson out of the gun again, takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking to throw, throws it downfield, and it's broken up again by Warren, and it'll bring up a fourth down and 15 at midfield with just 14.3 seconds to play here in the first half.
Fourth down and 15.
So 4th and 15 for
14 seconds remain.
Moniteau. Do not see Stam out there to punt. Right now, it looks like they're thinking about going for it from midfield.
At that point, I think they're figuring, Chris, 14 seconds, how much time is Karns City going to have time to get the ball back?
Moniteau is going to call timeout with 14.3 seconds to go to talk about this. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10sports.com.
When it's time for that building
Full Out Tumble and Cheer in Boyers has tumbling classes for all ages and skill levels. We offer monthly classes as well as private lessons with our qualified coaches. Team training classes for strength, core, and agility are also available. With Christy. To learn more about Full Out Tumble and Cheer, call us today at 724-290-2979.
You're listening to High School Sports on the D9 and 10sports.com radio network.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. 14.3 seconds to play in the Just Go Truck and Off-Road second quarter. 14-0 Karns City over Moniteau. Moniteau facing a 4th down and 10 at midfield. And after the timeout, it looks like the Warriors have changed their mind and they're going to punt this one away, Al.
Yeah, I mean, 14 seconds, I don't know.
14 seconds of the 2 timeouts with Karns City, that's an eternity in some ways.
Yeah.
So now we've got a flag down after the timeout. And we've got an offside on Moniteau. So Moniteau,
first penalty of the game for Moniteau.
Yeah, lining up over there offside was McElravy.
That'll bring up 4th down and 20.
Well, now you got to punt it. But I mean, again, Chris, my take on that is you're at the 50-yard line, or you got a chance to at least make something positive. You give the ball up, they may have 1 or 2 plays. I'd take my shot, but now they have no choice. They have to punt.
Stam to punt. Snap is a good one. Punt is away. It's a high, short kick. It's going to bounce to about the 25-yard line. And that's where Karns City will take over with just 5 seconds to play here in the first half. The Gremlins lead 14-0.
It was a good punt by Stam. Took a friendly Moniteau bounce there. And
more importantly, took 10 seconds off the clock for the Warriors, not
Right.
giving Karns City. Got to figure Karns City's probably thinking about taking a knee here.
I would right now. You're up 14-0. Deep in your own end, 5 seconds low. Just take a knee.
Yeah, no sense in doing something dumb that could result in points for the Warriors here. So Karns City will break the huddle. And they're not in the victory formation, though, Al. They're going to go out of the gun with an empty set. So much for the conventional thinking here.
Yeah.
So out of the empty set, over to throw. He throws it over to Shar. Shar's got blockers out there, and he is tackled at about the 37-yard line after a pickup of 12. And that'll bring an end to the first half with Karns City leading 14-0. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on .com.
Farm agent Alana Brawler is here to help life go right. Brawler's office is located at 103 Groman Road in Butler, and she can be found online at www.alanabraHler.com. Call Alana Brawler today at 724-283-8250 or email her at insurance@alanabraHler.com. When it's time for that building, excavating, or remodeling project, the place to go in Butler County is Bobbin Excavating and Construction of West Sunbury. At Bobbin Excavating and Construction in residential properties. From the ground up, one call does it all. So let Bobbin Excavating and Construction bring your vision to life. Contact us today at 724-637-3426 or visit us at bobbinbuilt.com.
Dillon, McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham LLP has been providing legal expertise and dedicated service to our clients for over half a century. We are a multi-purpose law firm that offers a comprehensive range of services in civil law and civil practice, including litigation, business development, domestic relations, real estate, municipal and school law, and much more. With offices in Butler and Cranberry Township, we have 15 attorneys ready to serve your needs. Find us on the web at dmkcg.com. At DMKCG, your success is our success.
Full Out Tumble and Cheer in Boyers has tumbling classes for all ages and skill levels. We offer monthly classes as well as private lessons with our qualified coaches. Team training classes for strength, core, and agility are also available. New for the fall, Yoga with Christy. To learn more about Full Out Tumble and Cheer, call us today at 724-290-2979.
Gisco Truck and Off-Road on William Flynn Highway in Slippery Rock is Western PA's biggest and most well-known aftermarket truck, Jeep, accessory, and off-road shop. We are a proud, veteran-owned and operated business that has everything you need for your vehicle, from wheels, tires, lift kits, exterior and interior parts, lids and caps, HD bumpers and lighting needs. We can accessorize your ride. We will beat anyone's prices. Find us online at jisco.us or call us at 724-794-4121.
No matter your route, you're never far from a Hunter Truck The largest heavy commercial truck service provider. We have 19 locations across Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, and West Virginia, including right here in Butler County, where we were founded in 1938. Hunter Truck is a family-owned, authorized dealer of Peterbilt and international vehicles. Hunter has provided 4 generations of trucking solutions and an unparalleled commitment to personalized service, parts, and sales. Find us online at
Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling is a sister company to LDC Industrial Inc. Lenny wanted to create a lifestyle for his son Maverick, the same lifestyle that helped mold Lenny into the man he is today. A lifestyle that would show Maverick how to be independent, resourceful, respectful, and successful. Lenny created that and so much more. Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling is centered around the above qualities thanks to our wonderful drivers and customers. Find out more at ldcindustrialinc.com. When Karns said he needed to replace the windows in its press box so that legendary announcer Sam Swick could see every detail of a Gremlin win, the district turned to JDP Home Performance Contractors, LLC. Created by Jake Daly and Josh Price, JDP Home Performance Contractors has an expertise in all aspects of home building. They have dedicated themselves to building a reputable, committed, detail-oriented company that gives homeowners the quality of work they deserve at a price they can afford. Find out more at facebook.com/JDP Home Performance or call them today at 724-525-7180. That's JDP Home Performance Contract. As required in not only athletics but everyday life, and how this commitment leaves little time for finding lower prices on insurance or planning for retirement. That's where we come in with a full range of tailored insurance and financial service products to make your life simpler. At George C. Pry Insurance, we are happy to meet you at your convenience in your home, at school, or in our offices in Butler or DuBois. We even have video conferencing options. Give us a call at 724-256-5550.
While on the football field, there may not be anyone to represent you when there is a bad call. In the real world, there is Zunder & Associates PC. Zunder & Associates in Butler will represent you in everything from contracts and estates and probate to auto accidents, DUIs, criminal defense, and much more. Do you need a divorce lawyer or a family law lawyer? What about a personal injury lawyer? Zunder & Associates is the place for you. The next time you need a lawyer, call Zunder & Associates at 724-285-4786 or check them out online at zunderlaw.com.
With locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, Ed Gerg Allstate Insurance is committed to offering customers a wide variety of coverage and services. You can depend on them to help you look at the big picture. They understand the importance of being a part of the community and building local relationships, and look forward to getting to know you and help you find the solutions that meet your needs. Contact them today in Ridgeway at 814-772-7272 or 814-781-1020 in St. Mary's and 814-723-5540 in Warren.
You're listening to High School Sports on the D9 and 10sports.com radio network.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. Chris Rossetti alongside the coach, Al Moderjeski, Andy Close on camera duty tonight. 14-0 Karns City at halftime. It's now time for our BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove halftime show. They can turn anything into your thing. Give them a call at 814-849-7324. Check them out on Facebook. We're inside the Maverick Rigging and Hauling broadcast booth for all your rigging and hauling needs. Call Maverick Rigging and Hauling at 724-606-1234. It's now time to take a look at our halftime stats, brought to you by Ed Gerg, Allstate Insurance, with locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. Call Ed Gerg today for all your insurance needs at 814-772-7272. Handing it over to Coach Al for those Ed Gerg Allstate Insurance statistics.
Well, first for Moniteau, okay, we were down 14-0. As we enter the halftime festivities right here. They were led in rushing by Mason Mershimer, their bell cow, their main guy, 9 carries for 50 yards. Got off to a great start, had like 48 yards on the first maybe 1 or 2 possessions of the game, but since they've kind of shut him down, but still 9 for 50 yards from Mershimer. J.D. DeCicino has 8 carries for 43 yards, so he's been a good ally to him in the backfield, and that's about it for the running pass. And passing-wise, Chris, they got nothing. And that's what I've been talking about, the fact that they've been one-dimensional. Stam was 0 for 7 with an interception to Shearer. Passing. When they brought in Brady Thompson at the end, you can see a little bit more of a spark. Thompson had a little bit more comfort passing the ball, a little bit of an arm. He completed a 31-yard pass to A.J. McElravy on his first throw, through 3 incompletions after that. So passing-wise, he just 1 for 5 for 31. So they have a total of 1 catch for 31 yards for Moniteau at halftime. For Karns City, it's the exact opposite. They haven't really got a whole lot in the running attack. Jay Sanderson, 6 carries for 11 yards with the 1 touchdown. Shearer, 2 carries for 14 yards. And Luke Gearing, 3 carries for 12 hard-fought yards. But that's it. They've got a total of 37 yards rushing. Now, in the passing attack, a little bit different. Eric Brewer, the impressive sophomore quarterback, 7 for 14 for 110 yards and a touchdown. 4 of those catches going to Shearer for 63 yards and that 1 touchdown. 2 for Micah Rupp. 2 for Micah Rupp for 35 yards. And the big tight end, Waltman, 1 catch for 12 yards for their passing attack. So it's the exact opposite. Karns City is moving the ball through the air. Moniteau moving the ball through the ground. And we're looking at a 14-0 deficit. Once again, Moniteau behind the 8 ball as we go into halftime, Chris.
Those stats again brought to you by Edgar Allstate Insurance, of locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. Call them today at 814-772-7272. Let's take a look at our All-American Awards and Engraving scoring summary here brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Give them a check out online at allamericanhq.com.
And the scoring was all in the second quarter, Chris. At the 10:42 mark, a 30-yard pass from Eric Brewer.
38-yard pass
from Eric Brewer to Shearer for a 7-0 score. A point after touchdown by Caldwell. And then late in the half, again, off a fumble. And this was killing Moniteau. You don't want to go behind 14-0. That's exactly what happened. At the 1:10 mark, a 6-yard run by Jay Sanderson to make that score 14-0. Point after touchdown by Caldwell, and that's where we're at halftime. 14-0, Karns City over Moniteau.
Again, scoring summary brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Check them out online at allamericanhq.com. Inside the BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove halftime show, call BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove at 814-849-7324. They can turn anything into your thing. Well, we're going to step aside here on the Hunter Truck Game of the Week. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Are you an employer frustrated and confused by the new healthcare laws? Is your business growing to almost 50 employees or more? Are you a small employer looking to recruit new employees or keep your current employees satisfied? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then Charles Leach is here for you. Hi, I'm Lisa Leach-Goth from Charles Leach in New Bethlehem. We offer group health plans for any type of business, regardless of the amount of employees. Looking for medical, dental, vision, disability, life? You won't find cookie-cutter plans here. We can help you create unique, affordable plans that work well for both you and your employees. Don't keep putting off your company's health care. The time to start planning is now. Call 888-CP-LEACH or stop by our office on Broad Street in New Bethlehem to set up your group health plan. Like family.
Hi, this is Chris Rossetti, and I wanted to take sports.com. It's just like the added to the end. D9 and 10 Sports.com is your new home for District 9 and District 10 high school sports, and we are doing all the things you have come to love from us, plus much, much more. Our goal is the same, to cover every sport at every school in both D9 and D10 in a variety of ways, including writing, video, and audio. If you're a high school sports fan, you need to check out D9 and 10 Sports.com today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com. Swift Kennedy & Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity since state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing. There's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Insurance is committed to offering customers a wide variety of coverage and services. You can depend on them to help you look at the big picture. They understand the importance of being a part of the community and building local relationships and look forward to getting to know you and help you find the solutions that meet your needs. Contact them today in Ridgeway at 814-772-7272 or 814-781-1020 in St. Mary's and 814-723-5540 in Warren.
You're listening to High School Sports.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. We're at halftime with Karns City leading Moniteau 14-0 on the Hunter Truck High School football. Hunter Truck will get you back on the road quickly. Check them out at huntertruck.com. Chris Rossetti, Al Moderjeski inside the Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling broadcast booth for all your rigging and heavy hauling needs. Call Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling today at 724-606-1234. And, Al, I'm going to have to send you out to get Andy Close back in here real quick for us.
Okay, do that.
Because I need the scoreboard, and his phone is now locked up on me, so I can't do our Swift Kennedy and Company scoreboard. But the scoreboard is brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Check them out at swiftkennedyandco.com. And there we go. Thank you, Andy. And he's safety conscious, has his phone all locked up there. So our scoreboard, this game I'm sure has gone beyond the first quarter, but the last score we had, Central Clarendon County 7, Punxsutawney nothing. Brookville 28, DuBois 7 at halftime. Union AC Valley 20, Brockway 7 at the half. St. Mary's 28, Ridgeway 7 at the half. Kane 21, Bradford 7 at the half. No score on the Otto Eldred Elk game. We'll see if we can track that down. I'll have Andy text Chuck Demko, see if maybe we can get a score there. Also, Smethport 8, Coudersport nothing in the second quarter. So that game is for a home playoff game there up north, and Smethport leads 8-0 in the second quarter. Port Allegheny and Cameron County, no score available for that one. Clearfield all over Huntington 42-0. Brian Hagberg's not going to like his pick in that game, Andy. He had Huntington beating Clearfield, and that game's in the mercy roll in the first half. West Middlesex 21, Mercer nothing at the half. Farrell 24, Greenville nothing at the half. A little bit of a surprise over in District 10. Sharpsville 14, Wilmington 13 in the second quarter. Grove City 7, Sharon nothing at halftime. Sagertown 12, Cochranton 8 at the half. Lakeview 8, Al's former stomping grounds, Cambridge Springs 7 in the second quarter. Northwestern 13, Maplewood 6 at halftime. Union City 14, Iroquois 6 at the half. Northeast 14, Corey 7 at the half. Harbor Creek 20, General McLean nothing in the second quarter. Fort LaBeouf all over Girard 35-0 at halftime. We do not have a report on the Fairview Mercyhurst Prep game. Conneaut 14, Meadville 7 at the half. That's a big game over in District 10 tonight. Oil City 24, Franklin nothing in the second quarter. Warren all over Titusville 24-7 in the second quarter. Butler 20, Blackhawk 14 in the second quarter. So The Tornado looking for their first win of the year, lead in the second quarter over Blackhawk 20-14. Couple of games that were canceled. Actually, one involved that Butler team. They were supposed to play Erie, but that was canceled because of COVID-19. They were able to pick up Blackhawk. Red Bank Valley at Kerwinsville was also canceled. That was a strange situation. Red Bank played Keystone last week. There's a case of COVID at Keystone. Red Bank now being made to quarantine as well because they played in the game. I'm not going to get political here, but just some weird stuff going on. So, on Saturday, Reynolds at Kennedy Catholic at 1 o'clock, Eisenhower at Seneca at 3. You can watch that live on D9 and 10 Sports TV via our Facebook Live channel. Slippery Rock is at Hickory, and a couple of games were postponed or canceled. McDowell at Cathedral Prep, postponed till next week now, or actually 2 weeks from now, I'm sorry. The 30th, that game will be played in that big rivalry up in Erie. And then Keystone at Conemaugh Valley, canceled because of COVID-19. So those are your Swift Kennedy and Company scoreboard scores. SwiftKennedyandCo.com. We'll be back after these short messages. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10 Sports.com at the half. Karns, Moniteau, nothing.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9 and 10 Sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Looking to outfit your team with a quick turnaround time? Then give BGM Custom Wears by Brookfield Glove a try. At BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove, we believe businesses, individuals, and teams should be able to represent themselves at a reasonable price. We have access to thousands of different products like hats, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, bags, and more from your favorite brand. We also do screen printing, embroidery, and engraving. BGM Custom Wear by Brookfield Glove can be reached at 814-849-7324 or check us out online at brookfieldglove.com and like us on Facebook.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Marin and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Are you looking for a place to live in the Clarion area? Then take a look at GC Town Properties. At GC Town Properties, our apartments have accommodations for many people, and they are more than apartments to our diverse group of tenants. They call it their home. GC Town Properties are available at prices you can afford. Check us out online at GC Town Properties. 910. Don't just find an apartment, find a home with GC Town Properties.
Looking for a new or used car or truck? Then look no further than Nolf Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City. Nolf's selection of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck brands coupled with an Ford is focused on providing exceptional service in a timely manner, and its body shop can't be beat. Visit Nolf's online at Nolf.
Heating or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. If you're like me, you may have experienced some aches and pains like a sore back, a stiff neck, or a wonky knee. Well, I've got the place for you. The Rehab Center with 6 convenient locations, including in Brookville, Clarion, and Katanning, is the place to go. The friendly staff and knowledgeable doctors will get you back in the game quicker than quick. I know, I've been going to them since 2009. So the next time your back, neck, knee, shoulder, or anything else acts up, call them for an appointment at 724-478-1501. Chris Rossetti here to tell you a little bit about All-American Awards and Engraving in Chippenville. When I first met Jim Jim Carroll in 2006, All-American Awards in Engraving was just getting started. Since then, the company has grown into the area's premier shop for embroidery, screen printing, and engraving, graphic design work, and personalized gift ideas. As Jim has always said, they'll put almost anything on almost everything, and they really do mean that. Give them a call today at 814-782-6264. For all your computer needs, call the Computer Guru in Leaper at 814-744-7580 or check them out online at thecomputerguru.net. When Karns said he needed to replace the windows in its press box so that legendary announcer Sam Swick could see every detail of a Gremlin win, the district turned to JDP Home Performance Contractors, LLC. Created by Jake Daly and Josh Price, JDP Home Performance Contractors has an expertise in all aspects of home building. They have dedicated themselves to building a reputable, committed, detail-oriented company that gives homeowners the quality of work they deserve at a price they can afford. Find out more at facebook.com/JDP Home Performance or call them today at 724-525-7180. That's JDP Home Performance Contractors.
You're listening to High School Sports on the D9 and 10sports.com radio network.
Welcome back here to Deal Stadium. We're at halftime of this game between Karns City and Moniteau. Karns City with the 14-0 lead at the break. Wrapping up our BGM Custom Wear by Brookville Glove halftime show. BGM Custom Wear can turn anything into your thing. Call them today at 814-849-24. It's now time for Al's Keys to the Second Half, brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. Check them out online at Icy, that's ICYY.com.
Well, Chris, this is starting to be like a repeat of Game 1 4 or 5 weeks ago. The key for this second half for Moniteau is they've got to get off the schneid early. It's got to be a situation where they make a statement, come down, score, or have an opportunity to score in their first possession just to get back in this ball game and just get some offensive confidence behind him, and also to see if they can get the passing game going. I don't know if they're going to start Thompson in the second half, but he gives them a little bit of a better chance for some diversity in their offense, so that's important. For Karns City, the pedal to the metal, okay? They're doing their passing attack has been great. What they might want to do is get a little bit more, better to kill some clock right now. They've really been really irrelevant running the ball, and it hasn't hurt them. But I think in the second half, if they can get guys like Anderson and Shear going a little bit and Gehring, that'll really help to solidify this game for them, Chris.
So those are Al's Keys to the Second Half, brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. Check them out online at ICYY.com. We're about 30 seconds away from our Charles Leach Agency in New Bethlehem third quarter. For commercial, personal, health, and life insurance, protecting you like family, the Charles Leach Agency in New Bethlehem. Call them today at 1-888-275-3224. Check them out online at leachagency.com. That's LEACH agency.com. So Karns City will receive the second half kickoff here after they won the toss and deferred. So the Gremlins will get the ball back here as we get ready for the second half. 14-0. Karns City does lead Moniteau. There's the horn getting us ready for the second half, and it looks like it's going to be Stan out to kick off for Moniteau. And going back deep is Caden Shear and Jace Anderson for Karns City. Also back there is Gage Kowalski. Kowalski and Anderson are both planted at the 25, and Shear at the 15. Stan set to kick it off. Puts it in the air. It's taken by Shear at about his own 13-yard line. Takes it over to 25. Right into his own man at about the 32, and he'll go down at about the 35-yard.
It looks like for a second he had a little bit of opening up the middle, but that was shut down quickly by the Moniteau special team. So, like you said, Chris, taking over at their own 35.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Karns City at their 35, just underway here in the third quarter. Gremlins leading 14-0. Under center goes Buar with Gehring, and I think that's Anderson. It is, and the pitch goes to Anderson. Anderson around the right side. He's got the room up over the 40, close to the first down. He's going to be a couple yards short. Jace Anderson with a nice run on first down for Karns City. They're going to put him out on first down for Karns City.
And Chris, that's what we talked about there with the halftime keys. To get a running game established for Karns City, use some clock, chew up some yards, and that was their
each sidecar there, looking to throw. Throws it over, and it's out of the reach of Kowalski. And call 3 for Karns City on third downs, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. So 3rd and 3 for Karns City, just underway here in the second half. Gremlins at their own 42-yard line. Under center goes Brewer. He puts a man in motion. He's going to hand it to Gehring. Gehring finds the hole up the middle. He's at the 40. He's over the 35 to 30. He'll be pulled down at about the 36-yard line. David Stamp for the touchdown.
A nice run by Gehring as he picks
So Gehring gets all the way up to the 25-yard line. That is a pickup of 33 yards for Luke Gehring.
And all of a sudden, Luke Gehring has 45 yards rushing for the game, and that's what we're talking about, establishing a running game, and they're doing a great job of that as we begin the second half, and just huge for Karns City. And that was like a bull in a china shop. Luke Gehring barreled up the middle, shedding ball carries as he went along.
Now on first down, looking to throw. Throwing deep for Rupp. It's a little underthrown, incomplete.
For Roop.
Yeah, Roop, I'm sorry. Over there on the defense was Stam.
This is going to be big for Karns City. If they can get that running attack going or a two-pronged attack, it's going to be really, really tough for Moniteau to come back in this game.
So after a couple of really nice runs for the Gremlins, they tried to go with the home run play, and that time it was just a little underthrown by Eric Brewer. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Moniteau 25-yard line. In a wing formation, wingman goes in motion that share. They're going to give it to Gehring up the middle. Gehring picking his way up over the 20 to about the 18-yard line, maybe the 17. And they're inside the Alana Brawler red zone are the Karns City Gremlins at the 17-yard line after a pickup of 8 by Luke Gehring.
Gehring up to 53 yards rushing, and obviously he's the guy that picks up the tough yardage. Big, strong legs, churning ahead. He's their bull-like rusher when they want tough yards.
Again, going with the wing T formation. Puts Share in motion. The handoff goes to Gehring. Gehring is going to be dragged down from behind by Brady Thompson. Down at the 16. He'll pick up 1, and it'll be 4th and 1 for the Gremlins.
Well, just when I'm praising him right there, he gets trapped up right there. Just barely gets it past the line of scrimmage.
Nice play there by Brady Thompson to bring him down, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 1 for Karns City at the 16. They look like they're going to go for it, up 14-0 with 10 minutes to play on a running third quarter clock.
Yeah, with 1 yard to go, Chris, I would definitely go for it. The way they're running the ball, I look for Gehring to get this again. I would be surprised if anyone else touches the ball besides him.
So Boer in the eye. Gives it to the eye back, which is Anderson. He's met and hit, but I think he had enough for the first down with the forward progress. They're going to mark him at the just shy of the 15, and they're saying he's short on the play.
Wow.
They're saying he's short, and the ball gets turned over on downs. I thought he had enough on that easily, but Moniteau's defense comes up with a big stop, and the Warriors will take over at the 16-yard line. So no gain on the play for Jace Anderson, and Moniteau's defense stops Karns City at the Warrior 16-yard line.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they didn't give him the forward progress on that. I don't understand why.
So now Stam back in at quarterback. Pitches it to Desicino. Desicino picking his way out over the 20. He still has carrying ball carriers out to about the 22. So a pickup of 6, maybe 7. They're going to give him 7 out to the 23. So a nice first down run there by J.D. Desicino.
Desicino and Mershmer both with exactly 50 yards rushing, 100 yards between those two backs.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 3 for Moniteau after their defense came up with a big stop on 4th down at the Moniteau 16. So 2nd and 3, Stam under center again. Puts a man in motion, that's Mershimer. Hands it off to McGuire. McGuire fighting his way close to the first down. We'll see how close he has it. As a Moniteau player comes up a little lame there. That is one of the offensive linemen, Connor Klein, but he's going to stay in the game, and it's going to be a third down and less than a yard at the 26-yard line. So
they gave him...
Oh, they're actually going to measure this one now. Measure this one. It's probably a good idea because that's real close to the first down. So Desicino's run went for 7 yards, correct?
Right.
So this is either going to be 2 or 3. If he's getting the first down out, it'll be a 3-yard gain. If it's not the first down, it's a 2-yard gain.
Simple math.
So the chain gang coming out here.
It's nice to see the chain gang. We don't see it very often.
No, we'll take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, JDP Home Performance Contractors, the official window provider of the Karns City Press Box. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/GDP Home Performance. As they stretch out the chains here.
Looks like
and it's a first down. So it's a first down for Moniteau. Who was on that run out?
McGuire.
That's right. Thank you. Charles McGuire with the 3-yard pickup, and it'll be a first down and 10 at the 26 for Moniteau. First down is brought to you by Bobbin Excavating and Construction. So out of the wing formation again, putting a man in motion. They hand it to Mercimer, and Mercimer goes nowhere. He is wrestled to the ground over there.
Might have lost a yard.
By, who was on the tackle there? That was number 22, Cole Kuhn. Kuhn, that's a loss of 2 on the play, back to the 24. So Cole Kuhn sniffed that one out. I was a little surprised that play wasn't blowing dead because it looked like Moniteau had 2 guys in motion at the same time there right before the snap.
Well, they let it go. It turned out to be negative yards for Moniteau, and Mercimer takes a loss for the first time in the game today.
So they stay in the wing formation with McGuire behind the quarterback stamp. Hand it to Desicino. He's trying around the right end. Finding a little bit of room, gets up over the original line of scrimmage to maybe the 28-yard line, where it's going to be a third down and long for Moniteau as they are at the 29-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play. It's going to be a third down and 6. Third down's brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Check them out at lutonsplumbing.com.
I think this is an important drive here for Moniteau, Chris. They got to get something going here. They just can't be forcing to turn it over on 3 and outs all the time.
So Stam breaks the huddle. Puts Desicino in motion. He's going to hand it to him, and now he hands it to Mercimer on an end around. Mercimer's got some room to the left side. Mercimer's over the 35. He's got the first down over the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Mason Mercimer with a pickup of 12 on the play, and it's going to be first down and 10 for Moniteau at their own 41-yard line.
Intelligent running there by Mason Mercimer, Chris. He kind of like found the end, kind of is picking his spots patiently, and just actually was able to eke out a couple of more yards by just kind of seeing where the flow of the tacklers were going.
Looks like we've lost... Looks like we lost internet here, Al.
We're off the air?
Well, we've lost internet. Whether we're off the air or not, I can't tell you. Just call the play.
30 from their own 39. More of Brady Thompson with the success he throwing the ball at the end of the first half, but they've stuck with their starter, Stam, and they're moving the ball a little bit, but this will be a key third down play right here. 3rd and 12, Stam under center, Desicino in motion. Warriors. Back for the punt is Stam, the quarterback, also the punter. Yard line where Karns City will take over on downs there in their own 26-yard line, up 14. Again, Moniteau really need to get something going offensively there to try to get back in this game as we're getting to the halfway point of the third quarter. And even though there's a quarter and a half left to go, that's not a lot of time when you think about it in the general scope of things. Back to pass, Boer looks, and he throws it out in the and that'll be a gain of, let's see where they mark it. There's a timeout on the play. Looks like Karns City's called a timeout. In completion and gives line. Brewer under center, surveys the defense, going back. Pass to Waltman, the big tight end who caught a pass in the first half, and all the way to the 49. Brewer's up to 133. Waltman in the flat, the big Rob Gronkowski type tight end catches it in stride and looking deep, and it's a cut. It's cut, and he's going over. The 448 park, but that was a 49-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful throw by Brewer. And now we're looking at a 21-0 game.
It was to Roop.
Was it Roop? Okay, I couldn't see the number correctly.
It was Roop.
But he caught him in stride. There, Chris, for you.
So the long touchdown pass. Touchdown, but humble and cheer. Like them on Facebook. So Caldwell to kick it off now with Karns City up. So a little trickery by Moniteau on the kickoff return.
TJ Valsich, the big man up front, 6'4", 300. The 42-yard line. So a couple of big guys out there. Nathan Walt.
A little bit of a difference there, Chris.
J.D. Vlasic getting Mershimer. Mershimer finds some down in the Once again, third quarter brought to you by the Charles Leach Agency in New Bethlehem. Here's a pitch to Des. Desicino, and will bring up
attack. Tough to score points.
Man in motion. That brings up a third down and
on 20.
Brings his team in, puts a man in host of Gremlins at the 40. New Bethlehem. And Charles Leach Agency.
Throwing the ball, and you have to run him 13-18. That's not a good sign.
So now we're going to have flags all over the place. Here, fake punt is the pick up 15 on the play, but they needed 22.
At the end of the day, you're still at the end of the day, you're still not
of the game. And at quarterback for Karns City on this drive, and he takes it for 18 yard line. First downs again, Brian.
You bring it back. Brewer's been playing very well, and you can bring in a guy like Christie, who's a little bit more of a multi-dimensional threat. That says a lot about your offense. Immediately, Christie comes in and picks up 26 yards. Good idea.
As in real close to another first down for Moniteau, for Karns City. He's at the 16 yard.
Different guys are getting touches. Kuhn is first carry of the game for 10 yards. Christie 2 carries for 26 yards. They're using their depth to their advantage right now.
Ooh, just hauled down by J.D. Desasino. A false forward to about the 10. Nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10 Sports.
Offers a comprehensive range of services in civil law, litigation,
D910sports.com network.
Moniteau 21 to fourth quarter, brought to you by
this speaks for the depth that Karns City has, and if they score here now, Chris.
behind him. That is Zach Blair, and Blair is going to three there by Zach Blair, number 27.
Hey, okay.
About, I guess 8 here from the 14. the window, and it was incomplete. And
it didn't really have much of a chance.
Fourth down, and out comes Owen Caldwell to attempt the field goal here for the Gremlins.
Chris, I always enjoy seeing the field kickers come out and see what kind of leg they have. He seems to have a pretty good leg. I think this seems like from makeable distance. They feel he has a legitimate chance.
It'll be a 31-yard field goal attempt for Caldwell. Out of the hold of Buar, the snapper is Waltman. So the left-handed kicker snap there. Kick is up. Kick is on its way, and that kick is good. The 31-yard field goal by Owen Caldwell puts of quarter number 4. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football on D9 and 10sports.com.
While on the football field, there may not be anyone to represent you when there is a bad call. In the real world, there is Zunder and Associates PC. Zunder and Associates. Zunder and Associates is the place for you. The next time you need a lawyer,
You're listening to
Welcome back here to Karns City High School. 11:06 to play in the fourth. Moniteau will take over at their own 20. We'll call it the 23, maybe the 24-yard line here.
And he kind of fumbled with the ball right there. He was actually pretty fortunate to get a hold of it and even at least get it back to the 22 because it could have been disastrous there for him. So we'll see what Moniteau does right here, taking over at first down.
So a handoff there to Mershimer, and Mershimer is going to pick his way out to about the 31-yard line.
On the stop.
Anderson with the stop.
Second down for the Warriors.
And they gave Mershimer 4 in that, Chris.
A second down and 6 for Moniteau. Can't get out of the grasp.
Goes nowhere.
Of Luke Gehring, who at the end of that play, and some flags come late. Let's see who this is on.
Maybe offsetting penalties, maybe.
Well, we're going to find out here as they're still talking about it. There's over after the play. Yep. It's offsetting penalties there.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Chris.
Yeah, there was a little bit of offset, and it'll be third down and 7 from the 18. Oh, actually, it's not the 18. It's the 27. Third and 7 from the 27 for Moniteau. Third down is wrong. In motion goes Murray. Catch out at the 39-yard line. Up on the throw by, I think that's Stam still in. Yeah, Stam still in it.
Mark of the fourth quarter, that was the first complete pass of the game for David Stam.
gets out to the 41-yard line. The pickup of 2 on the play for Mersham. We're down to 9:30 to play here in the game. It's 24-0 Karns City over Moniteau. 2nd and 8 for Moniteau at their own 41-yard line. Man goes in motion. The handoff goes to McGuire. McGuire gets out close to the 45. We'll see where they put him down, but it's going to be a 3rd down and medium here at the 45. So a pickup of 4 for McGuire, and it's 3rd down and 4 for Moniteau. 3rd down is brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Well, they're at least in a makeable 3rd down situation now. But again, this is a time where there's no time to waste. They've got to start moving the ball, and they've got to get the ball in the end zone one way or the other to have even a chance to make this game back into a reachable situation.
So at the 45, man in motion is Mershmer. He'll take the handoff, and he's going to be met. He's still fighting, though, in the pass. It's going to be pushed. Mershmer keeps going. The pass pushes all the way into Karns City territory to the 46-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 9. It looked like he was dead at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that was all year. It was like something out of a movie or a rugby play where there was a scrum and you couldn't even see Mershimer, and he just bowling ahead, and you see a host of purple jerseys just slowly going backwards. That was incredible. What an effort by the young man, Mason Mershimer.
So 1st down and 10 at the 46-yard line of Karns City. Mershimer goes in motion. They're going to hand it to him around the left end. Mershimer picking his way up over the 40 to about the 39-yard line, where it'll be a 2nd down and about 4 as they're going to mark him down at the 40-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 4 after the pickup of 6 by Mason Mershimer, who's got to be closing in on 100 yards here, Al.
No, Chris, he's got 90 yards and 18 carries. So he's getting there. Between him and Desicino, they have 162 yards rushing. So running the ball has not been a problem against Karns City. The problem is, not passing the ball at all.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 4 at the 40 for the Warriors. Back to throw is Stam. Looking, throwing over the middle. It's incomplete. That pass was intended for Brady Thompson, and it was thrown behind Thompson. It'll now bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Well, at this point now, I would shift Mr. Thompson back in the backfield as a quarterback and see what he can do. And, hopefully they
can. They're both seniors. It's not like they don't know what these guys can do.
No, I know, but I'm just giving my opinion as the color guy here. He at least was shown that he has ability to pass the ball a little bit better, and you're down 24-0.
Here's a reverse to Mershimer. Mershimer's going to get tripped up. I think he's got enough for the 1st down. He dives out at the 35-yard line, a pickup of 5.
Another nice effort by that young man.
Gotta love the way Mason Mershimer's running the ball, Chris. Really got to. Just tough, hard nose. He doesn't care they're down 24-0. He's fighting for every yard. Just really impressed by this young man and his effort and his strength. He has 95 yards on 19 carries as Mason Mershimer closes in on that 100-yard mark rushing for the day.
So it'll bring up a 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Desicino going to his right. He finds he cuts back over the 30, back on the ground, but I think Moniteau gets back on top of that. Diving for that football was Mershimer after Desicino lost it at the 27-yard line. So a pickup of 8 for the Warriors and Desicino, but almost disaster again as that ball was on the ground.
Well, great run by Desicino, Chris, but his buddy Mershimer bailed him out.
I think the official was actually saying he was down before the ball came loose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. The one official coming over on this side, pounding the ground. That's usually the same sign that the play was down. Mershimer goes in motion. He'll take the handoff, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped. Yeah. Over there on the tackle was Cole Kuhn, back at the 32-yard line. So a loss of 5 there. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and call it 7 for...
Like an obvious passing down, but I don't know what they're going to do right here. Right now, Mershimer has 90 yards rushing and Desicino has 80, so 170 yards rushing between their top 2 guys.
Oh, the back on the ground again. They try an around to Hunter Stalker, and Stalker fumbles the football. He does fall on it back at the 42-yard line for a loss of 10. But a promising drive from Moniteau has gone in, call it a loss of 9 at the 41. But it's been a disaster here after they had second and short. The ball went onto the ground twice for the Warriors, and now it's a 4th down and call it 16 for Moniteau, down 24-0 with just 5 minutes and 15 seconds on a running fourth quarter clock. Not much choice here but to go for it.
And that's why it's just crippling when you can't throw the ball, because that's an obvious passing down, and you find yourself behind the 8 ball constantly. That's the tough thing for Moniteau right now.
And now we have a flag. We're going to have a delay of game on the Warriors. It goes from bad to worse for Moniteau here as they get called for the delay of game. That's going to back them up to the first down. So it's 4th down and
21 it says.
Yeah, 4th and 21 for Moniteau, and they're still going for it with 5 minutes left, down 24-0.
Why not? Why not? You almost have to.
So Stam under center, puts Mershimer in motion, flips it to Mershimer. Mershimer's going to look to throw. Everything coming. He's hit as he throws it, and the ball is intercepted. It's intercepted over there by Mershimer, and Karns City will take over at the 32-yard line, their own 32, with 4:49 left, leading 24-0.
And Chris, did you see that? It was like a volleyball play. The one defender in Karns City actually batted the ball in the air to the guy who intercepted it.
So that'll bring up 1st down and 10 at the 32 for Karns City. Change of possession brought to you, but yeah, I did. By Dylan McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham.
He was
Check them out at dmkcg.com.
It's like a volleyball play.
Christie still in at quarterback. He's going to throw the ball. Now he's going to roll to his left. Rolling. Now he's going to keep it and tuck it. He makes one guy miss, and then he's going to be dragged to the ground and pushed out of bounds by Isaiah Usselman at the 32-yard line, maybe the 33-yard line. Let's see where they put him down. They're going to give him all the way up to the 34. A pickup of 2 there for Chris. Thing you want to see right now with the score 24 to run, and they're going to run it now.
24-0. Let's face it. But he made a good decision not to throw the ball up for grab, just eat it and run it. Why give the ball up and have a potential interception if nothing's there?
So man goes in motion, and they're going to give it to Kowalski on the other side. Kowalski met there at the line by Usselman again. He'll get maybe a yard, possibly 2, out to the 45-yard line. So a pickup of 1, and it'll be 3rd down and call it 7 for Karns City. On 3rd and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning will get you moving again.
They didn't get much here, but Christie really sold that fake very well with a nice little sleight of hand right there.
So up 24-0 with 3:45 on a running fourth quarter clock. Fourth quarter brought to you again by Nolf Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City. Out of the gun is Christie. Puts a man in motion. He will keep it himself on a quarterback draw, and he gets tackled at about the 38, maybe 39-yard line, and that'll bring on the play. It'll be up a 4th down and 3 for Karns City as the clock now runs under 3:20. The Gremlins look like they're going to punt it up 24-0.
And Christie was well on his way to getting a 1st down there. It's like all of a sudden someone grabbed his arm and yanked it back and threw him off balance. Otherwise, he gets that 1st down.
So punt's brought to you by George C. Pry Insurance and Financial Service with offices in Butler and DuBois. Call 724-256-5550. Karns City's going to let this run as far as they can, and they're going to call a timeout here with 2:53 to play. And they're saying that they're going to keep the players out there. They want to keep the players out there here. They just wanted to call a timeout because the play clock was about to end, but the officials are hoping to keep the players out there and keep this going. They're going to start the play clock at 25 seconds and run it on the
go by the and now they're going to run the clock, too. I don't know what happened there.
Chris, a little trivia while we're waiting here. Deal Stadium, who's that named after?
It's named after the car dealership.
Okay, there you go.
They bought the naming rights to it a couple years ago, Al. Punt snap is high and falling on it back at the 22-yard line or 24-yard line is Christie. It's going to be a team run, Al, or whatever. I guess it's going to be a minus. Call it a minus 15 on the play on the punt snap. So the first real Karns City mistake of the evening results in Moniteau taking over at the Karns City 24, trailing 24-0 with 2:48 to play.
Well, this is Moniteau's best chance for an offensive score since their early drives in the first quarter. And obviously, we know they're not going to win the game right now, but it'd be nice if they can get off to Schneid and put at least something on the scoreboard and go home with some points for the Warriors.
Stam puts a man in motion. It's Mershimer. Mershimer takes the pitch. Mershimer cuts up field, maybe gets a yard to the 23 where he's cut down. They're going to give him a yard to the 23-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 9, 2 minutes and 30 seconds on a running fourth quarter clock. 24-0. They're well on their way to being 4-2 heading into the District 9 Class 2A playoffs. So Stam brings this play in from the sideline. The Warriors break the huddle. Stam sends a guy in motion. He's going to hand it up the middle.
And it really went nowhere.
On that run was 20.
I didn't see that.
That was McGuire.
That was McGuire with it. McGuire's going to pick up. I'll give him 3 yards out to the 20, and it's now 3rd down and 6 for Moniteau, down to 1:40 on a running fourth quarter clock.
Well, we're definitely down to 4-down situation, so they're going to get 2 cracks at us.
3rd down and 6 at the 20, just outside the Alana Brawler red zone. Now Stam on a broken play is going to lose yardage back to the 23-yard line, maybe the 24. He's going to lose 3 on the play, and it's going to now be a timeout called by Moniteau with 1:15 to play, and they're looking at a 4th down and 10 at the 23, as that was a broken play. We'll keep it here, Al. On this timeout.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because that would have been nice to and they still have a chance here, but you don't want to be going backwards. And just like you said, Chris, a broken play and just some miscommunication in the backfield.
Want to thank some of our sponsors, Ed Gerg, Allstate Insurance, with locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. Call Ed Gerg today at 814-772-7272. Also, Swift Kennedy & Company, SwiftKennedyandCo.com. We're inside the Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling broadcast booth. For all your rigging and heavy hauling needs, call Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling at 724-606-1234. Of course, the game being brought to you by Hunter Truck. Hunter Truck will get you back on the road quickly. Check them out at HunterTruck.com. Also, Brookville Glove. Brookville Glove can turn anything into your thing. Call them at 814 on Facebook. Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Check out their inventory online at nolfdodge.com. They are the sponsors of this fourth quarter. So now on 4th down and 9 from the 23. Brady Thompson in at quarterback. He's looking to throw. Throws, and the ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage, and it'll turn over on downs to Karns City with just 1:10 left in this one.
Yeah, I expected to see Thompson there with the chance on a passing down. I wish I would have seen that a little bit earlier, but yeah, a great defensive play. Just batted down, and that looks like it should be all she wrote, Chris, as Karns City comes down in and, maybe run the ball a few times and salt this game away.
So 24-0 Gremlins with 1:10 to play. They'll take over their own 23-yard line on the Dillon, McCandless, King, Coulter, and Graham change of possession. So the Gremlins are going to go into victory formation here.
Thought, yep.
So that'll be Al, for your stat purposes, it's a -2. It's a -2-yard run there.
Okay.
So for the team.
Okay.
And they'll take. Christie takes the knee.
They'll have to run that at least one more time, but the Gremlins are going to close out the regular season here with a victory, 24-0 over Moniteau. Lineup still 25 seconds. I'll have to take one more knee here, and that'll do it. And the Gremlins will be victorious for the second time this season over the rival Moniteau Warriors. So they look at the play clock, which is down to 10. They break the huddle. Christie sets. He takes another knee, and that'll do it. Final score here from Karns City High School. The Karns City Gremlins 24. The Moniteau but Karns City will be headed to the District 9 playoffs following this 24-0 win over the Moniteau Warriors. You're listening to Hunter Truck High School Football. Hunter Truck will get you back on the road quickly. Check them out at huntertruck.com.
When family is important to you, you do what Lenny Claypool did in 2016 when he founded Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling as a sister company to LDC Industrial Inc. Lenny wanted to create a lifestyle for his grandson Maverick, the same mold Lenny, a lifestyle that would show Maverick how to be independent, resourceful, respectful, and successful. Lenny created that and so much more. Maverick Rigging and Heavy Hauling is centered around the above qualities thanks to our wonderful
and Associates in Butler will represent you in everything from contracts and estates and probate to auto accidents, DUIs, criminal defense, and much more. Do you need a divorce lawyer or a family law lawyer? What about a personal injury lawyer? Zunder and Associates is the place for you. The next time you need a lawyer, call Zunder and Associates at 724-285-4786 or check them out online at zunderlaw.com.
When Karns City needed to replace the windows in its press box so that legendary announcer Sam Swick could see every detail of a Gremlin win, the district turned to JDP Home Performance Contractors, LLC. Created by Jake Daly and Josh Price, JDP Home Performance Contractors has an expertise in all aspects of home building. They have dedicated themselves to building a reputable, committed, detail-oriented company that gives homeowners the quality of work they deserve at a price they can afford. Find out more at facebook.com/JDP Home Performance or call them today at 724-525-7180. That's JDP Home Performance Contract.
A second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania. Or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be.
You're listening to High School Sports. You're listening to High School Sports on the D9 and 10sports.com radio network.
Company scoreboard brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Check them out online at swiftkennedyandco.com. Central Clarion County all over Punxsutawney. Marys 35, Ridgeway 14 in the fourth quarter. Kane 21, Bradford 7 in the fourth quarter. Elk County Catholic 30. Nothing in the fourth quarter. The Hubbers look well on their way to hosting a playoff game next week. Port Allegheny 24, Cameron County 8 in the fourth quarter. Clearfield 42, Huntington 14. That's a final score. West Middlesex 31, Mercer nothing in the fourth. Farrell inches by Sharon 14-13. Sagertown 14, Cochranton 8 in the fourth. Cambridge Springs 15, Lakeview 15 in the third. 26-20. Northeast Inquiry tied at 28 in the fourth quarter. Harbor Creek all over General McClellan.
probably close to being a final. Warren 38, Titusville 7. That also would be of the season. So again, those scores brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Check them out at swiftkennedyandco.com. Time for our final stats here as we're in the Warren Tire post-game show now. Final score was Karns City 24, Moniteau nothing. Al's got our Ed Gerg Allstate Insurance. Final stats, Ed Gerg Allstate Insurance with locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. Call them at 814-772-7272. Al, just give us the leading passer and rusher and receiver for each team.
Okay, first of all, for the losing Moniteau Warriors, who dropped to 1-5 for the year, leading rusher with 21 carries for 91 yards was Mason Mercer, but I should pick up the Desicino had 16 for 80 yards, so they had 171 yards between the two of them. Passing,
they didn't have much of a passing game.
Yeah, no passing game, Chris. A total of 1 for 12 for 31 yards.
They had two completions.
Sorry, right? Yeah, 2 for 12 for 43 yards between the two quarterbacks. Mercer caught a 12-yard pass, and McElravy had that 31-yard pass. But that was it, Chris.
And for Karns City, it really started with their quarterback, Eric Buar.
Yeah, no question. Eric Buar had a really nice ball game. 10 for 19, 181 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The young man, and that's when pretty much in 3 quarters as Christie took over for the 4th quarter, but he was very impressive. Shear caught 5 passes for 73 yards, and Roop caught 3 for 84. They had the 2 touchdown passes. One, Shear had a touchdown pass for 38 yards from Brewer in the first half, and Roop had one for 48 yards from Brewer in the second. That had the 2 touchdowns. Now, rushing the ball was the exact opposite. They didn't have much. Pretty much everything was in Luke Gehring late in the game, salt the game away. For the 4-2 Karns City Gremlins.
Again, those stats brought to you by Ed Gerg, Allstate Insurance. Time for the All-American Awards and Engraving scoring summary. Karns City took a 7-0 lead at the 10:42 mark of the second quarter on a 38-yard Eric Buar to Caden Scher touchdown pass. .110 to play in the first half, and it was 14-0 at the break in favor of Karns City. Colin Caldwell with a 31-yard field goal to finish it off at the 11:06 mark. Our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Jim Kelly, player of the game is Eric Buar of Karns City. A couple of touchdown passes, 10 of 19 passing for is our Jim Kelly, Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, player of the game. Check out the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg at AlleghenyGrill.com. You'll come for the food and stay for the view. Well, that'll do it from Karns City High School, where the final score was Karns City 24, Moniteau nothing. For Chris Rossetti, this is Chris Rossetti saying for Al Moderjeski, good night. We will be on the air tomorrow. It'll be from Seneca High School. Warren. Eisenhower takes on Seneca. Game time, 3 o'clock. Airtime, about 2:30. It'll be Brian Hagberg and Cody Elms on the call of that one. Stay tuned to D9and10sports.com. Play that by ear at this point as we wait to see what the brackets